Hello, good evening, and welcome to MMO Monday with Lost Ark. Tonight, we start with something of a bang because I am going to storm the castle. That is what I'm doing tonight. So, let's go storm the castle. It's time to make the Regent regret me. And to stop running around like a pleb. Wait a minute. What is that here? Oh my goodness, it's a card! I'll take that. Yes, I will. Alright, let's have a look and see if that changes anything for me. Alas, no. Oh, it did complete a book, so I got 1 point of swiftness out of that. However, everything else is incomplete. Alas. Well, I guess we're gonna keep running around with the earth damage reduction because that's the only bonus that the cards I have will give me. Let's return to the prince. We're so close to our goal now. Lend us your strength all the way to the end. Oh, with happiness. Although, one moment. We're going to delay for a few seconds just to gather some more metal because it's there. Let's go storm the castle. It's time to storm the castle. I may be able to get away with leaving the chat cover off for this whole storming the castle. Whoop, nope, nope, I can't. Alright. Back on it goes. Let's talk to Camelin. I am here. You're here, Bittervine. The Regent's forces raised the bridge, so Prince Thyrane's forces stopped attacking the main gate. Please climb past the outer walls and lower the main gate bridge. The siege towers can't stay there long. Please hurry and get up there.
Now, on to Luterra Castle. The enemy's defenses are formidable. To take down the wall, we'll split into 3 units. The left flank will climb the western wall. From there, we'll strike at the center.
Up the siege tower I go.
I sense a dark aura nearby. We best be careful.
Thank you, Armin. Alright, and let's get this thing underway.
Please hurry. The battering rams are leaving soon.
That's one siege tower down. Oh, there's a second siege tower on fire, which is quite remarkable because the archers on both sides appear to shoot like stormtroopers. And by the luck of main character, the siege tower that I'm on reaches the wall without any damage whatsoever. So let's just clear out these masses of problem. And these masses of problem. There's a lot of masses of problem going on. Let's laser beam them because I can. It's so nice of them to cluster up for me.
must stop the bombardment, or all we're done for.
Defeat the soldiers guarding the
Bombardment is
cannons.
growing fiercer. At this rate, the other battering rams are at risk.
Oh, that's another siege tower very down. Very down. That's not coming back up again ever. Alright. Really? Fine, I'll move closer. Do you feel better about it now? I do so enjoy when they cluster up for me. Heck, let's laser them because they're all nice and clustered. Alright, that's taken out the cannons. Continuing on down the wall. They shall fall before me. Oh, oh, no, wait. Ah! Now, since I have been here before, I know that I can nip back here, and there is a chest. Lots of nice stuff. No new equipment, though, alas. Alright. Climb up. Thought you'd seen the last of me, did you? I'm persistent, that's what I am. This group, and this group, and that group over there remaining. Let's just drop one of those on them. Why can't I? I'll just take out those archers. Moving on up. Well, I didn't quite get all of them, but I'm not being overly punished for that.
We have to send a signal to Prince Thyrane.
I will as soon as these dudes are dead. One signal. We've taken the wall.
Red smoke. The western section has been taken. Very well. We'll break through the castle gate as it is.
Alright. Go to the center.
This way.
Just open the gate. Keys on your side. Hello, Loppy. Good evening. You've arrived just in time. I am indeed storming the castle. Also, hello, Green. Good evening. Welcome. I am a one-woman invasion force. Well, don't have to take care of those guys. Do have to take care of these guys. I am my own musical accompaniment. Let's just clear out this mess that's going on here. Here, have one of these. I have not actually played in Helm's Deep, so I will take your word for it, Loppy. Take out this lot with...
Mages. We'd better do something about them.
Oh, mages. Oh, that Helm's Deep. Okay.
There's a magic barrier here. It'll be nearly impossible
Now,
to break down
I've
the
not
gate as
played
it
Lord
is.
of the Rings online, so I can definitely say I've not played Helm's Deep. But, yeah. Okay, I love this part. I love this part so much. Geronimo!
Yeah, someone jumped inside. Alone? Who would be so bold?
Superhero landing! Who dares? I dare! It is I, the bard who shall see your doom. Oh, look at them all clustering up for me like that. Isn't that nice of them? It's just... Oh, my laser only did half his HP? How disappointing. One mage down. Eh, you know what? Have one of these. How dare you not be dead yet? I must admit I've played very few PS2 games, Green. I think the only one that I played was Disgaea. And that was on a system that I could only borrow for like maybe 45 minutes at a time during a once-a-year convention. It was, I haven't played very many PS2 games. Hey, look! Backup!
It was you.
Oh my goodness, look at them all stand in my AoE. Look at that beauty. Admittedly, it's a little difficult to tell the red troops from the blue troops in this mess, but... But we'll get control of this. I'm sure that there must be some bad guys in here somewhere. Oh yeah, there they are, there they are. And somewhere in this mess... Oh yeah, there we go. Here, have one of these too.
We'll handle it here. You need to go after
You'll
Sheriff.
handle what? Everything everything. Everything
Understood.
is...
Don't get yourselves killed in a place like this.
Alright, let's follow the prince. Why is he so fast? How is he going so fast? Come back here! Teenagers, man. Bye, Rain. Here, prince, 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 prince. Man, how am I supposed to back you up when you are this far ahead of me? Yeah, I just, they didn't issue me any. There we go.
Watch out!
Okay.
I'll leave it to you.
Now, The trick is, don't stand in the AoEs. As long as I am careful and... oh dear, nope. I wasn't careful enough. I forgot he did the rings thing. Oh! See, there's where I make my mistake. I stand in the AoEs. The main thing with the bosses of this section is that they just don't stay still long enough to take the damage from my dots. Which is why I'm kind of trying to run around in fairly close circles near him, just so that he sort of reasonably stays in one spot-ish while he's chasing me. It does mean that his AoEs become an issue. Okay, if I just... No, stay in the ring. Stay in the ring. I've got him down to about half. Yes, stand still for a second. Good, excellent. Whoop! I stepped in too close because I wanted to drop one of these on him while he was standing still. Well, okay. Take some more dot damage. Okay, he's only got 2 HP bars left now. Oh, he's looking mighty low. He's looking mighty low. Whoop! Oh, oh. Okay, I've nearly got him. I've nearly got him. There he goes. There he goes. Oh, and new clothes. Alright, new clothes. Got a new dress, got some new headpiece that nobody can see, because all of the bard headpieces are silly. Actually, most of the headpieces in this game are silly. Hey, my dress matches my sleeves now. That's nice. Onwards to see how Thyrane's getting on. How is Thyrane getting on? Thyrane! Hello? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Someone should have a rule about not standing in the AoEs. I know, it's like it's a convention or something. Chuck's mates with loot, yeah. It's not even a loot, Green.
Did you really think I'd just stand by and do nothing?
Share it.
This is why you are unworthy of the throne. Just like your father.
You are no king.
I am the leader Luterra deserves. It's mine!
Lay down your arms, Sherrod. It's over.
Is it over?
This is demonic power. You sold your soul.
Soul? No, Thyrane. I took this power. Humans, demons, I'll rule them all. Allow me to demonstrate my new powers. You're still here. Your many talents are wasted on him. How about it? Will you swear loyalty to the true king of Luterra?
Oh, like the answer was ever in question. Go sit on it and spin, Sherrit.
So be it. If you want to die with Thyrane, I shall grant your wish. I'm going to enjoy killing you.
But yes, I'm sorry that I'm not responding to chat very immediately during the boss fights, but it does take quite a bit of concentration to not do stupid things like I just did there. So, eep! Oh, well, I'm not starting well. That's the information that we currently have. Take this back attack. Oh, I am not keeping track of where those circles are. Oh, I'll disobey you all I want, Sherrit. Stand in the AoE! Whoop! Oh boy. Okay, round here was safe-ish. Here, have one of these. Ugh, I'm very tired of you telling me to take your sword. I already turned you down. Also, I know you have a son. What is your wife going to think about you telling other women to take your sword, huh? I've almost got him. I've almost got him. There we go.
No. Luterra is mine. Mine. I am the king.
Tyrane!
You managed to defeat Sherrit. Quite impressive.
Carmine, open the gate!
My. Someone's a little impatient. Have fun, Master Voltan.
Okay.
Demon Commander.
Why is the Master of Vanquisher already wounded? What happened to you, Carmine?
Apologies, Master Voltan. I know you wanted your vengeance.
He
But
is
this is
very
the one who killed
large.
Sherrit. Killing him should prove rather enjoyable, yes?
This is not what I wanted. But very well. However, if you interrupt me again, I will kill you next.
Understood. This one's all yours. Enjoy.
Oh, I hate fighting this guy. He's such an annoyance. Oh, no. Oh, ah. Why are your AoEs so big? Why? That is unfair. Oh, darn it, which is the right skill? Let's try this one. Nope. This one? Nope. Oh, this one. Let's try this one. Disrupt already! Oh, darn it, which one is my disruptor? I can never remember on the bard. As if I can remember which of my skills is my weak point one. No, nope. Oh. Stood in the AoE again. Maybe? Nope. Oh, wait, that actually worked. Thank you. Thank you, Green. Come on. Oh, right, that's kind of a wall. And off he goes. You know, I'm just gonna run around and wait for him to come back. Let him come to me. I'm not gonna chase him down the hallway. I'm a strong, independent bardling. Well, you would if you were hitting me more often, but I am trying to prevent that. Whoop. You know what? Whoa! Don't have some laser then. Oh boy.
Make this more exciting for me, as Luterra did all those years ago. You're a skilled fighter, but I'm done playing around.
Stop! This is my fight.
Vanquisher.
Softened him up for you.
I've been looking forward to this. Die! Delane, your half-breed power pales in...
Tyrene!
It still lives.
Yep.
Yes, but you have dealt quite the blow to my beloved commander. Vanquisher's reputation is well earned.
Yeah.
And now, the moment I've been waiting for.
Carmine, you treacherous scum! What are you
doing? Yes. So this is the power of a Legion commander. Magnificent. Why the long faces? We both got what we wanted today, did we not? Enjoy your victory, hero. For now.
What could that demon be plotting?
A meal.
Regardless, it looks like our long war is finally over. We're finally home.
Your Majesty! Are you all right?
Good point, Green.
Where's Sherrit?
Sherrit is dead.
Your Majesty, you must immediately lay claim to the throne.
That is not where I should be right now.
I have successfully stormed the castle. And they've gone and left me behind again.
How can we call this a victory? drop of blood spilled here belongs to a Luterran.
Oh, no, no, they have me do the chores and then they leave me behind. See, look, I'm cleaning up. Look at this. I'm cleaning for them.
But there will be time to grieve later.
There is going to be a speech now.
Descendants of Luterra, the fight is over. But take a look around you. Many have fallen in battle. The Wall of Heroes is stained in scarlet. So we must remember what it is we fought for. We fought for our beloved families and a better tomorrow for our children. So raise your heads high and proud. This is Luterra, the Kingdom of Knights. This place is a part of each and every one of us. Let us rebuild our proud history once again. Our resolve shall never waver. We inherit the legacy of our ancestors. We will restore the glory of Luterra, the Kingdom of Knights, once again. Behold, the light you have restored, the dawn of a new day.
Loading, 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 yet more loading, loading. And even more cutscene. Also a very small time skip. My character continues to be gorgeous. I'm so proud of her.
Luterra is safe. And we have you to thank for that. I'd like to extend my most heartfelt gratitude. I, King Thyrane, do declare that in recognition of your many valorous acts, you shall be granted the title of King's Knight, Guardian of Luterra.
All hail the King's Knight!
All hail Luterra!
For the King's Knight!
All hail Luterra!
For the King's Knight!
I did so much work, they created a whole brand new title for me. And now we take a moment while I block some gold bots. Well, report and block some gold bots. This is why I have the chat box blocked, because I refuse to advertise these sites for them on my stream. But it does mean that I occasionally have to take some time away from actually playing to just take care of some business. I leveled too. Much more fun. Let's see. Well, I have 2 skills that aren't level 6 yet, so that one, and do I have enough points to do the other one? No, I do not. Alright, let's just save. And we'll head up the longest hallway.
I have quite a bit to think about. Thank you. It would have been impossible without you. Now, it's my turn to help.
It's past time I repaid you. Armin has found some information from an old document in the Royal Archives. The sword and eagle seals that you're looking for are the key to opening the door of our first King Luterra's tomb. No one knows where his tomb is, but maybe the descendants of its architect, Nahun, know. They live east of here, in a land that Nahun received as payment. That's also where Sherritt's remaining supporters stay. Oh, boy! Speaking of which, the word is that Sherritt's son, Bearheart, is hiding out there. If you're going to meet Nahun's descendants, could you look for him as well? I'll have the eagle seal ready for you. Before you leave, let me ask you one more favor. Please deliver my requests for the rebuilding of Luterra to the others in the castle.
There's loads of work to be done.
Okay, so I have unlocked the ability to engrave, which is fun. And... oh yes, rapport has unlocked with Thirain, so... you know, let's receive his quest.
I'm sorry. I was too preoccupied by my work to realize you were there.
Sure, I've only been standing in front of you this entire time. Any chance you'd like to purchase a kingdom? Slightly used? Still a bargain. I'm only mostly kidding. Today's headache involves dealing with some of the more uncooperative administrators left over from the days of Sherritt. It may surprise you to know I've decided to give a few of them an opportunity to continue to serve, but I'm serious when I say I'm trying to make amends. I've put Castleford in charge of overseeing them in the transition, but I'm wondering if that was unwise. Can you check in on him? Sure, I can do that. Also, let's talk to him about Sherritt. Sherritt was an outstanding asset to the kingdom. However, he was envious of my father, the king. He went so far as to poison his own brother to usurp the throne. That means he was your uncle. Yet you never call him that. You know, Thirain, there's this thing called a guillotine. Yes, I know. A man of such avarice and cruelty doesn't deserve to wear the crown. He feels better, so I'm going to encourage him. And you know what? I'm a bard, so I'm going to play you a song. I'm going to play you the Song of Temptation simply because it amuses me. Enjoy! And his response is, do you know what this song is supposed to mean? Yes. Yes, I do. I will make you love me, Thirain. I will. Alright, moving along. Let's talk to Armin.
I'll have to look for the clues Nahun left behind.
You're going to the Diarrhea Plain, right? I haven't been there yet. If there's a reason the tomb of Luterra's greatest king has to be hidden from the public, that's because it has something in it that's worth hiding. Nahun's descendants might know where it is. I'd love to go with you, but these wounded soldiers need me here. But I'll browse the Termia library for more information about the king's tomb for you. If you find anything, please come tell me. Oh, and did you meet Castleford Bittervine? He's in the command center waiting for you. Well, yeah, I was just gonna go and talk to him. I mean, there's also some things here. I'm not going to deal with the collecting collectibles for fun, but we are going to take this faceting ability stones quest here. So that'll be outside, and I'm still stuck in here for a while. Hi-ho, down the interminable hallway I go. We're walking. We're not allowed to ride horses inside the palace. We're walking. Castleford! His chosen musician rather than... Well, you know, I can be very inspiring when I want to be. Okay, that's about the engravings. That I have something new in my inventory? Oh, I have a royal reward box. Woo, with a new harp in it. Going from 130 to 145? Yes, please. And another new dress. Oh, previous new dress, I barely knew thee, but I did sweat in thee a lot, so... And what is this ring? Crit and domination, huh? Nah, I'm gonna stick with what I have for the time being. Alright, back to talking to Castleford.
King Thyrane asked you to participate in rebuilding Luterra? Huh.
Well, yeah. I'm stronger than I look, but also I don't do hammers. He's been my king ever since Bilbrin Forest. I will obey those orders. Well, it might be a little awkward. I've never worn such shiny armor. The knights have already sent soldiers to protect Luterra from the demons. One day, I hope you will join us in that fight. Oh, it's gonna be sooner than you think, sir. But we know it's not just Luterra and Rithramus in Arkesia. Across the sea, there are many races waging their own wars against the demons. They're going to need a hero too. Check out the map of Arkesia to get an idea of all the places that are in need of your protection. Why me?
Welcome. Glad to see you again. It's a shame I don't have time to share a cup of tea with you.
That's a pity. I have some very delicious tea tonight. Trying out a new tea. It's creme caramel. And it actually tastes like creme caramel. I'm very impressed. I assume you're here to make sure I haven't snapped and killed all these traitors. Haha! You joke, and yet... I think you'll recognize Sherritt's former envoy over there. If it were up to me, I'd be watching him dance the hempen jig, but the king thinks these vermin can be brought around to our side. Personally, I think it's a waste of time, but feel free to take a crack at him. Just don't get your hopes up. Alright, let's talk to him.
His Highness Thyrane. Oops, my apologies. It's His Majesty now.
Castleford's down with the carpenter idea. I don't do hammers. Do you truly think, just because Thyrane changed his title, Luterra will change too? You rebels are disgustingly naive. The people may follow that boy for now, but soon they'll see him for the fraud he's always been. Winning a throne is far easier than keeping it. Alright, so we have the options of have faith in Thyrane, marry someone or else, or you cannot ignore Sherritt's tyranny, which requires 100 wisdom? Which I don't think I have 100 wisdom, but... Nope, I don't have 100 wisdom. I'm not going to wish this dude on anyone. Have faith in Thyrane. The citizens are not convinced overnight. His Majesty must show them that he deserves to be king, just like His Excellency Sherritt did. And Sherritt showed that he was deserving of being king by stealing all their food, oppressing them, and just generally iron fist. I don't really think that's the example that Thyrane wishes to follow. If Bearheart was here, he would... Never mind, we're done here. Tough love? Yeah, right. I'd like to say, deserving my ass. Alright, and here is the map of the world, sort of. It's most of the map of the world. And another card. I will certainly take that, yes. Read that in, thank you. Okay, and... Back to Thyrain to tell him that he has a rat. Oh, why is this hallway so long? Why? Oh, such a long hallway. Why? Why?
We should prepare. So, that's what Sherrod's men think.
Yup. I must say, I was hoping for a more positive report. Though I do wonder if he wasn't right about still needing to convince the citizens. I'd poll them myself, but I doubt they'd speak openly to the monarch. Would you talk to them on my behalf? Like they'll speak openly to the king's knight? Well, I'll try. See how the people inside Luterra Castle feel, and report what they say to me. Oh, sure. Okay, fine. I'll do that. Now, I don't think there's anybody inside the castle that I speak to for this. No, there is nobody inside the castle that I speak to for this. So, outside. And welcome to the city. It looks a lot better than last time I looked at it. They won't speak openly to the king, so I'm sending the king's hatchet gal. Exactly! I mean, I'm a bard, which means I am just chock full of charisma, but I'm not sure I have that much. Okay, activated that triport. Talking to this knight.
I will be by His Majesty's side as the Royal Guard captain until my last breath.
I'm honored to fight alongside such a fearless knight like you. Luterra has risen from the ashes stronger than ever. There won't be another fall of this Luterra Castle that will be recorded in history. Oh, you say that now, but it's kind of like the cycle of history. And His Majesty is planning to reopen the proving grounds soon to enhance the knight's honor and skills. I'd love to see such great knights like you fight there. How'd you like to go to the arena and review the grounds? Not really, but you're going to make me. Well, yeah, there is the rabbit. And I'm just going to be stopping over here. As finally I am by this particular NPC, so I'm going to buy some things. I'm going to buy one of these. And I'm going to buy 10 of these. And I'm going to buy 20 of these. Thank you, bye-bye. Okay. These are a necessary currency for things to do with the stronghold and also with sailing, which I'm not going to be getting to anytime soon, but I really need them. Chest above that is the better deal. You mean this one? Well, honestly, I can afford to get that one too, so you know what? Let's get 12 of those. And I got an achievement for all mine now? I have shopped. I have shopped hard. Oh, I see. I think I might actually sit on these for a bit. Alright, while I'm at it, I'm going to pop open this legendary card pack. Who will I get? I got a Luterra. Very nice. Read that in. Pick 500 sea coins. Those trade in 10 to 1 into pirate coin. Ooh, interesting. I still think I'm going to sit on it for a while. I'm not going to have my ship for quite some time, and I don't really want to be carrying around massive amounts of currency that I can't use. Alright, and the any card packs, we will open those. What will we get? 2 epic packs, 6 rare packs, and 2 normal packs. Nice. Okay, and just because I like to do it this way, we're going to open the normal packs first. We'll read those in. We'll open the rare packs. Nice. It's pretty... I have very few cards, so the chances of me getting one that I already have are pretty low. And we'll open the 2... Nice. Read those in, and... Card catalog. Let's see if I have any more cards to fill in my slots here. I've got 1 card for Oriswell. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, I didn't complete... I didn't get 2 cards in any set. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, did I at least complete a book? Yes, yes I did. Okay. I got 1 card in this book. I got 1 in this one. But I did finish this book, which gives me more physical and magical defense. Yee-hee! The main thing with the sea coins is that I don't think I can exchange them until I can actually go to sea, and it's going to be a long, long time before that's going to be happening for me. 1 card in this one, 1 card in that one. Oh boy, I've so many books that I didn't finish, but I've now started. Anything even close. Well, if I get Telpa, then that will complete that book. Oh, I got a lot of half books. That's what I got. Well, nothing that really stacked up very high, but lots of cards. What a pity, I still only have the earth damage reduction. Ah, well. That was fun anyway. Yes, I will be storing the chests in my stash. I'm not going to be leaving them in the inventory like this, but... Okay, oh boy. You see all these pink hearts? Those are all people to speak to for Thyrane's little quest. So, I'm going to go to the arena.
Remember to activate your trap.
Well, I'm going to sidetrack around and go to the arena, but first, I'm going to pick candy off the ground. That's what I'm going to do. I grabbed the candy as a kid dropped it on the ground. A rainbow of fruity flavors explodes in my mouth. Don't give me that look, kid. I will give you every single disgusted look out there, gourmand, and I'm just glad it wasn't me eating it. Alright, and I have another gold seller to report, so we'll just be 1 moment here. Onwards into the arena.
Halt! Only authorized personnel may enter.
By the hells, Dutry. Don't you recognize the champion of Luterra Castle?
You mean the one who's a close friend to the king?
Personal
sorry
friend.
about that.
As you may have heard, these are the proving grounds. It's where powerful warriors gather to test their mettle in honorable combat. You'll find similar places in the larger cities like Luterra. We call them arenas. You can participate in an arena by yourself to prove your strength in solo combat. Or you can partner with allies to take on tougher challenges. Solo or grouped, be ready to take on some truly powerful opponents. And again, you're a formidable knight in service of His Highness. If you plan on venturing out, you may find it wise to gain as much combat experience as you can out there. If you want to register, you can do so inside the arena. I have a feeling you will be one of the greatest champions ever of the Proving Grounds.
Unlikely.
Good luck.
This is basically the PvP. It is not a thing that I am going to be doing anytime soon or possibly at all.
Oh, sir. What are you doing here? Are you going to join the Proving Grounds?
No, but I have to talk to you to get the plot going. With your ability, you just might win the entire thing. Not likely. I suck at PvP. Usually you would need to pass a test to prove yourself. Of course, you've undoubtedly proven your worth already, so you'll be able to join. Haha, don't underestimate your opponents, though, because they will have gone through exactly the same test as I did. As the Kingdom of Knights, Luterra has plenty of capable warriors. You're looking around the castle, aren't you? I suggest you go visit the portal statue we have here. Well then, we're looking forward to seeing you compete one day. You're going to be waiting a long time. However, he does have a follow-up quest, so we'll take that too. A great many knights entered these proving grounds to prove their worthiness. And we get to check out their trophies for reasons. This trophy is hereby awarded to the knight who has demonstrated valor in the proving grounds. You have bravely and fiercely defeated your foe like a ferocious beast of the wild. Your valor will be forever unmatched in the years to come. 6th champion Zax the Scoundrel. That's the Trophy of Valor was gotten by Zax the Scoundrel. The Trophy of Resolve. This trophy is hereby awarded to the knight who has demonstrated resolve to win in the proving grounds. You stood your ground like a monolith, even in the face of countless enemies rushing in like the raging sea. Your resolve shall be a guiding light to the knights of future generations. 14th champion and knight Katrin. Moving along, not touching the board.
That's amazing.
The Trophy of Immortality.
This is the Proving Grounds that I've heard so much about.
NPC, please stop talking so I can talk. This trophy is hereby awarded to the knight who defied death in the Proving Grounds. Sing, O knight, of the shame you brought upon death.
Goodness. Look at those
Shut
trophies.
up! Who failed to conquer thee. Your proud and intrepid defiance of death shall forever resonate in the hearts of all knights. 2nd champion, Kadan the Black Knight. I'm going over here where hopefully that NPC will stop talking to me. The Trophy of Invincibility. This trophy is hereby awarded to the knight who has proven invincible in the proving grounds. The moment you set foot on the battlefield, every combatant knew that no one could match thee. Glory and splendor be upon your unyielding might, like an impregnable fortress. 19th champion, Endymion the Constellation Hunter. As someone who still to this day considers herself a fan of Sailor Moon, that just amuses me inside out and backwards.
Place.
Continuing onward. Amazing, isn't it? An unbeatable champion with 1,000 wins. Bittervine, I'm sure you're strong enough to enter this Hall of Fame yourself. I don't think so. Let us note for the record that I am level 29. Power is not really mine to wield at this point. I'm respectable, but power is not me. I am not a powerhouse. I don't even have all my abilities yet. Anyway, there is a storage person over here, so we're just gonna stash this chest here. And this chest. No, actually, wait, I'm gonna sit on that one. What is this? The surrender emote. Sure, I'll learn that. Yeah. Oh, no, wait, I just stashed it. Alright. So, let's learn how to surrender. That's an emote that's going to be very rarely used. And onward and outward. Hey, Flynn! King's Knight, hello, it's Flynn. I fought alongside you once, in case you don't remember. Haha, it's okay. I'm just happy to see you again. I'm glad to see you survived the war. See the kids training over there? To them, you're the greatest hero there is. Well, of course I am. I'm spectacular. They all want to be like you, King's Knight. Luterra is the state of knights. If you're not busy, could you encourage the squires training in the alley next to the proving grounds? It will be great honor for them. Surrender emote from using small... Yes, that's all I've ever used it for. Alright, let's run over here. We'll face the children, mostly. And encourage. And the children recognize me from that single gesture. Bittervine? Oh gods, it's the King's Knight in person! Did you really beat Cadigan with a single blow on in the battle-bound plains? Incredible! Well, it wasn't a single blow, but sure. I want to become a great knight, so I can fight alongside you one day, Bittervine. Oh... You're doomed now. Alright, child. Thank you so much. I'll work even harder. I want to be like you one day. Oh no. Please stop dooming yourselves, children. The narrative is not in your favor. I'll become a grand knight one day. Oh, I'll cherish this day forever. The kids will remember this day whenever the going gets tough. Who knows, your encouraging words today might beget many great knights in the future. Half the children doomed themselves by narrative necessity. Alright, we'll read that ring. And... where shall we go next? This way.
It's a lovely day to go to the proving.
Music has the power to heal your heart.
Hey, look! Another bard! We bards sing to make people happy, but during the Regent's reign, I only felt like singing gloomy, depressing songs. Now he's gone, and His Majesty Thyrain has brought a new dawn to Luterra. Could you check how the others in Luterra Castle are feeling? I want to sing a song to match their mood. Oh, another person who wants me to run around and talk to people. Alright. And over here... Everyone's been waiting for this day. Every day feels like a dream come true. You also have a quest for me. Ugh, what a predicament. It sure seems like my master has this crush on that bard lady, don't you think? It's obvious to you too, isn't it? All he does is stand here and stare at her all day. By the gods. He may be my master, but isn't this a dereliction of his duties as a knight? My master has never even talked to a girl before, for fear he'll do something that might go against the knightly code of conduct. It's not my place to say this, but I think he's a lost cause when it comes to courting ladies. By the way, King's Knight, you'd seem like you'd be quite popular when it comes to courtship. Well, yes, I'm a bard. Would you happen to know a sure way to win a lady's heart? Could we possibly count on your help with this?
Master Severus, can we get going now, please?
Please stop standing there staring at the bard like a creep. Alright.
Don't miss this chance.
You. Greetings. We only sell the best hand-picked items. What's that? You want to know how to win a lady's heart? Let's see what I've got. Ah! Well, ladies like a well-dressed, attractive suitor, but one must not forget how important a lover's scent can be. Now this cologne has sailed across the seas from a mysterious island in the east. That's right, it's come all the way from the land of Anika. They say people in Anika anoint themselves with fragrant oils to attract admirers. Funny, I anoint myself with fragrant oils because I like the smell. I'm sure a dab of this will certainly win over any lady that happens to get a good whiff, don't you think? Alright, we will buy your cologne for 100 whole silver pieces. We'll just go over here. What do you have to say? Haha, now I can focus on work. That fake king was replaced by the real one. Long live Thirain! Yay? And you. Ack! King's Knight, what brings you here? I was just passing by and decided to take a short break here. To stare at the bard like a creep. I know why you're here, or stop hesitating and talk to her. You know what? Stop hesitating and talk to her. You're being creepy. Ah, yes, that pretty lass, Daria. I can tell by the look on your face that you already know everything. Your squire is no good at keeping secrets. Your squire is a blabbermouth. I know everything. I'll try to forget her. I don't deserve her. She probably doesn't even know I'm here. Put on this cologne. Huh? Cologne? Is that an order? Yes. I'm sorry, but I think wearing strong cologne goes against the code of conduct for the Luterran Knights. It does not. You think it goes against the code of conduct, do you? Watch me douse myself in this entire bottle. Of course, you can wear all the cologne you like. You're the Knight of Knights, Luterra's sword. People can smell me from the next county over now. Your smell is of little import. What's important is a chivalrous reputation. This cologne is dashing, like a chivalrous man would wear. You said you got it from Iter at the general goods store? Very well. I'll go buy and wear this cologne and try to strike up a conversation with her tomorrow. Thank you for your wisdom. You know, given how inexpensive this cologne was, I am probably wearing an entire bottle of Axe now. Very, very unfortunate. I'll just read that into the collections inventory.
Music has the power to heal your heart.
And you, I talked to the citizenry. Everyone's happy to have a new king. I'd better write a song to spread their happiness everywhere else. I hope His Majesty Thirain will be a good ruler. You run around and plate mail all day. Maybe get a shower before you worry about cologne. I know! He's on a horse in the sun. The smell must be distinctive. Alright, and let's get this triport. And we'll talk to this citizen here.
This piece won't last.
Are you sure? Because I think... I mean, history says the piece won't last, but I'm sure it will last for the generation, at least. Alright, and the Engraving Quest over here. As the name implies, ability stones boost abilities. You don't say. It would be great if all engraving effects did this, but the side effects also cause reduced abilities. The result varies depending on faceting, but it'll still benefit you greatly when equipped. Do I just need to equip them? You can't just equip them as is. First, visit an ability stone cutter and facet them. You can't equip them unless they're fully faceted. Fully? If you look closely at the ability stones, you'll be able to see something called a node. Every time you facet a stone, the activation level increases by 1. Once you've raised the nodes all the way to the maximum, the stone's strength will awaken. That's when you can finally equip it. Do you understand? Well, it's a terrible explanation, but I have been playing this game quite a bit off stream, so yes, I do actually understand. I understand, thank you. Then let me ask you a question. Do all ability stones have the same effects imbued within them? No. That's right. They have something called engraving effects on them, and what's engraved on the surface differs for each stone. And even if it's the same type of stone, the end result will differ depending on the level of activation on the engraving effects. Since ability stones have so many different effects, you'll never get tired of collecting and faceting them. Well, tired is not exactly the right word. I am going to be very tired of this before I even finish the stones that you give me for doing this quest, but they're very handy as far as equipment goes, so... Now, if you want to make use of the powers within the ability stone, what would you have to do? I facet it first. That's right. Every ability stone has different engraving effects and nodes, so you have to finish faceting the stone in order to equip it. Alright, where can I facet the ability stones? I asked the person who facets ability stones and has the button that says Facet on it right in front of me. All you need to do is bring the ability stones to an ability stone cutter in a city. Press I to open your inventory. If you have an ability stone, you can talk to the ability stone cutter and facet it. You can obtain ability stones from various sources during your adventures, including Una's tasks, which you can't do until you're level 50, so don't think about it right now. Let me give you your first ability stone just to get you going. Now, if you have an ability stone on you, talk to me to start faceting it. Will do. Okay, what do we got here? Try out engravings. Yes, I want that quest too. But first, I'm going to facet all of these stones. Alright. Basically, the way that this works is that you want the nodes to be activated, but the success rate goes down every time you have a successful activation. And see, that's one that didn't get activated, which is good. I'm not sure what just happened, but okay. Can we get it any higher than 45%? We cannot. That's unfortunate. That broke. Okay, now it goes to 55. Thank you so much. Okay. But yeah, basically that completes the stone. And honestly, I'm for the time being, I'm just going to do the one stone because I only need the one stone. Now, this stone, I don't get any effects from it because too many nodes broke, but this particular stone gives me a vitality plus of well, over 800. So, I'll be equipping that simply for the HP. Look at how much HP I have now. Oh, life is good. The rest of these I'll just stash in my inventory for later. Guide, the road to faceting. Great! Once faceting is finished, the ability stone will start to shine brightly. A faceted ability stone will provide its powers to the one who equips it. Make sure to try equipping it and don't just let it sit in your inventory. I already equipped it. When you don't feel like equipping a particular ability stone, you can always choose to dismantle it. When dismantled, ability stones produce mysterious powder which can be used to purchase a stone chest. This means that even ability stones you don't like can be useful in a way. You can dismantle those ability stones in your inventory, which I will not be doing. And we will complete that quest for the 10,000 silver. Now, let's see. We also want to get our hands on the engravings. So, over here... Sir. Oh wow, you have some fine gear indeed. I guess it's time for you to learn how to equip engravings. Engravings are the highlight of gear enhancement. Well, they're not exactly gear, but... Do you have some time? I can explain it now. They're equipables, but they're not really, gear. But it's complicated. Do you know how to activate an engraving effect? Yes, but not from your explanation, but here we go. Facet ability stones. Yes, you facet an ability stone and gain 5 or more power node points in something or another. However, more often than not, you won't be able to gain as many power node points as you'd like to with the ability stone alone. That is correct. That's when you equip the engraving. You'll gain additional power node points that you need. So that's what the node on the equipped engraving does. Yes, the power node on the ability stone combined with the node on the engraving you have equipped determines how effective it's going to be. How do I equip engravings? Well, there's nothing too difficult. The engravings must be fully collected and activated before they can be equipped. So you collect an activated engraving, drag the engraving icon from the engraving effects window into character info and place it in the engraving slot. Or you can just open the engraving effects window and right-click on the engraving, which is so much easier. Note that you can equip the same engravings at the same time, which will result in the power nodes on identical engravings being added up, which is a bit of a trick at the time because you're never going to have an engraving strong enough without doing that. Right at the beginning. Phew, that was all I wanted to tell you. Do you have any questions? No, please no. I don't have enough wisdom to say no. Ugh. Alright, how do I activate an engraving effect? You need to gain 5 or more power node points through faceting and equipping the engravings. You can check your current amount of power node points in the character profile window. The power node increases by a level for every 5 points gained, so use the points strategically. Any other questions? Please, let me say no. Alright, to equip an engraving I need to. You can drag the icon of the engraving you have activated into character info, then place it into the engraving slot. Or just right-click on the engraving to equip it. Any other questions? Oh, please, let me out. Depending on how you've set up your engravings, you'll either do very well or extremely poorly in battle. Always remember to equip proper engravings so you can tilt the odds in your favor, okay? Okay. And then he's got a quest about joining guilds, which doesn't actually require me to join a guild, so I'm just going to do it for the stat. Hello, adventurer. Hey, you don't look too well. And I bet you're worn out having saved so many lives, eh? And you've grown sick and tired of being the sole problem solver in the world. Not yet. Then maybe it's time you consider joining a guild. Honestly, I'm on once a week. No guild wants me. Tell me, do you know about the Adventurers Guild of Vern? Yeah, fine, yes, I do. The Adventurers Guild of Gideon... You're telling me about it anyway. Even the Adventurers Guild was at first a small organization to raise adventurers. But now they support adventurers all over Arkesia and support the activities of other guilds. The Adventurers Guild is providing guild activity funds right now. So you should start guild activities too. How do I join? Open the guild menu by pressing Alt-U. Then you'll be able to see the recommended guilds list. Try sending a join request to a guild that suits you. Of course, you can search for the guild you want to join directly. You can search using a guild name or the guild info. If you're still doubtful of which guild to join, you can ask guilds that are looking for members for an invite. Oh, and this is my own tip from going through a lot of adventurers and guilds. After joining a guild, donate. You can receive Simel bloodstones as a reward for guild donations. Dutiful attendance and donations are basic manners for guildmates, and it's a guild's basic principle to reward guild activities. Understood. Please let me out. Now, join a guild and do a guild donation. No. A normal donation will be the least burden to you. Yes, because that's just silver. You can receive Simel bloodstones as a reward for guild donations. Do it and I'll present you with a handsome amount of guild allowance. I don't want to. I'm not going to be joining a guild. I'm not taking this quest. Bye. Okay. Now, setting aside. Okay. Now we're just going to take a really long time. I wish you could read the entire stack of these at once, but basically this is one of the equipment grinds sort of things that this game has. The stones that I was just doing with, especially these stones of birth, Alt-click? Oh, maybe. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank you, Green. Oh, man. Basically, part of the equipment grind, especially for later game, is in getting nodes through these stones and through the various engravings. This particular one is handed to us for free. We basically get all of the green level books for this Drops of Ether skill, which is that attacks have a chance to generate an ether within 8 meters. Ethers are those balls of light that you may have seen me getting from killing certain bosses or area specials or that sort of thing. And they can be quite handy, and the thing with the engravings is that they can be doubled up. So this way, this is a 3 node, so now I have 2 of them, so I have 6 nodes, so I've actually activated the effect on it, which is what the NPC was trying to say, but in a very convoluted way. But basically, when you get more powerful stones, the stones have the same sort of effects as the engravings, and you can double up your nodes by using a combination of the stones and the engravings. Show the Engraving tab? Isn't that where I am? Oh, wait. Alright, Engraving tab. So, basically, it's all in multiples of 5 for reasons, and you can combine the stones and these engraving effect recipe sort of things in order to activate different nodes. It's a balancing thing. You decide what you want, and you basically gather stuff to make it more powerful and all that. I'm not going to be paying a massive amount of attention to it for the streaming. I may do stuff about that in the background between streams, but it's not actually very interesting to watch somebody cruise through a marketplace looking for looking for things to buy. So I prefer to do things that are interesting. And I will just stash this for the time being, and these, you know what, I'm going to shove these over onto page 2 just because. We'll put the booze away. Oh, I have some grenades in here. Let's put those in storage. We'll put this booze with the other booze. Alright. And I should probably dissolve some equipment just while I'm standing still, so I'm going to leave off doing the jewelry because I never learn. We'll just dismantle the rest, and then I'll just shove the jewelry in like that and worry about it later. Alright. Where's the next nearest thing? Over here.
What song should I play?
Another bard! Hello, did you also come to see the portal statue? The portal statue? Oh, so you didn't know. It must be an act of fate that we met today. This statue is absolutely necessary for adventurers like you. It's one of the legacies that the Lazanites left in Arkesia. As its name suggests, the statue has an ability to bring you back to it. I'll tell you how to use it. First, touch the statue. Sure, touching things. Good job. This place will now serve as your point of return. Now, I'll teach you the Song of Return. Play that song and you will return to the portal statue that you've set as your return location. Do note, however, that you can only set one return location at a time. But you can change your return location at any time as many times as you want. If you want to change your return location, just find a portal statue in another area and touch it. In the end, you'll be able to find a place that feels like home. It's really nice that the market is bustling with people with smiles on their faces. Go on, have some fun. Okay, she did not shove that into my inventory. Very good. Let's pull up our music. We have the Song of Return now. And I'm going to be putting this on here as well. I already did the quest to get a stronghold with another character that I have on this server. So I've actually had a stronghold this entire time. I just haven't been visiting it. But now I can. Well, I could before, but it's complicated. But basically, none of these places will ever be home because we actually have a home. Our knighthood came actually with a lordship. We were given a whole little island string set, arpeggio, to ourselves. It's a nice place. It's a very nice place. And in fact, you know what? Why don't I show you guys? Why don't I show you guys? Welcome to my island. This is my glorious, what is the right word? Fiefdom? It's a very nice place. I've got a storage thing here. I've got a repair merchant over here. I have my own personal butler who came with the estate. Here she is. Here's Adeline. This is my butler. She also has a quest for me. I know what that quest is. I will take it. I have something to tell you, my lord. You must go to Luterra Castle to meet with King Thirain soon. I know the king came to visit us at the stronghold recently, but we must still abide by custom. He did come to visit the stronghold with the other character, because, well, when it comes down to it, when we were granted this place, the king came by to officially say, "Hey, this is yours now." It was very nice of him. So, you know, go back and see King Thirain. And hello, my lord. We have a few things waiting for your approval. You can decide on their priority and approve them at your discretion. This is a weekly quest that the Stronghold comes up with. And the very handy thing right now is that you can either craft battle items, which are basically potions. You can craft potions, or you can finish a research. I do, in fact, have a research running here right now. Which will complete in 6 hours, and that will just automatically complete that quest. But yes, it's a very nice place. It's huge. I honestly don't know what to do with all the space, but it's mine. Over here I have a feast area. A bit later on, once I've taken care of a few things, I can actually set it up where a feast can be spread out here. And for an hour, anybody who visits my stronghold can feast here and get a battle buff. But yes, it's very nice stuff. It's a lovely stronghold. It's all mine. This is home now. So, that has been this place. Back to the city. My gorgeous stronghold, and it is mine. Okay, so I have another triport to activate down here, and some more citizenry to speak to. So let's get that triport and go talk to the citizens.
Change will come.
This way, that way, around that way, loop-de-loop.
Fine day to eat outside.
Pat my head, rub my tummy at the same time.
Supporting the East? Is that going to affect my taxes?
Oh, probably.
His Majesty Thirain might change, just like Sherrit did.
Not a completely illegitimate concern, I suppose. Alright, let's swing back this way.
Visit the orchard. When you go eat.
I am definitely going around in circles at this point, chasing quests. And just as I leave my stronghold, I finish a mission there. Another thing with the stronghold is that you can set off sailors on automatic missions for you to collect pirate coin. Handy stuff, pirate coin.
His Majesty ordered to reopen the auction house to revive Luterra's economy?
Yes. I'm glad to see all the merchants keeping busy again. You should visit the auction house when you have the time. If you're lucky, you'll be able to purchase some great products at a bargain. Being the largest trade hub in the continent, Luterra Castle has all kinds of modern conveniences. Have you looked around the shops in the area? I'm going to claim that I have so that you don't tell me about them. Of course you have. I forgot how much you love to talk to the people, King's Knight. Oh yes, talking and talking and talking. Come back any time when you need help. I'll always be here, rooting for your journey. Thank you. Okay, the next part of the main story is down near the exit.
Music has the power to...
But I have to talk to the king first, so let's go up there.
Remember to activate your tripod.
Wait a minute, is that person riding a fox? No, no. It's not white at the end of the tail, it's just a wolf. Okay. He gets to keep his animal, I'm not gonna mug him. Alright, up the longest hallway. Continuing up the longest hallway.
You're here. Interesting. I understand why they're so anxious.
Well, you know, you live under a tyrant for a few years. I'd like to reassure my people, but at the same time, solidifying our country's foundation is important. I'll have to think about how I can do both. Thank you for listening to them on my behalf. You're welcome. Oh, Bittervine, you're here. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out if this place was right for you. I hope you like it. I do. And let's see here. I can either show respect or polite, and I'm not sure which one I'm actually in possession of. Roster information. Oh, my roster leveled up while I was not paying attention. Alright. More stat points. Alright, where are my emotes? I keep forgetting. Where are my emotes? There we are. Alright. Do I have respect or polite? Let's see. I have neither. Let's see. You can get respect from Vern Castle. Oh, that's not until after you get a ship. That's quite some time from now. Or there is polite, which is... oh, that one. Okay. That's probably going to be the one that I get, but I don't have it yet. Alright. I'll be back. I'll be back, Thyrane. Oh, just you wait. I'm gonna be so polite to you. Continuing onwards. Okay, let's see here. I don't have the quest that leads to the politeness, so let's follow the main line. Hi-ho me, away! The crest from Neria's rival? Something like that. Yes, Green.
Salute the hero!
It's an honor to have the King's Knight visit such a humble place.
This is the castle, man. Currently, we're making repairs on the Luterra Castle walls, and we are all happy for the chance. We'll see that the walls will never collapse again. You guys all keep saying never. It's a bad plan. It draws the gods of consequence. You're leaving the castle now, huh? I wish you a wonderful journey. Yep, I'm out of here. I'm going to find some things to kill. I'm getting antsy. Ah, nice place. Nice place. Gonna stop and pick some flowers. all the flowers, though, because I don't want to spend the entire stream just picking flowers.
Ah, you're the one who helped King Thyrain.
I am. I've heard so much about you, but I've never imagined I'd ever meet you. What brings you here? I'll help with whatever you need. You're looking for Nahum's descendants? Ah, yes, I know them. 2 brothers are governing the estate right now. The older one lives at Monterique Manor, just down the road this way. The younger one, Bishu, lives a bit further away. They can be rather grumpy, the 2 of them. I'd recommend exterminating some weevils on your way. You should also meet their butler, Evald, first. Once he puts in a good word for you, you should be good to go. I heard the rumor that Regent Sherritt died in the war. Killed him myself, thank you. They haven't even found his body, though. Well, it kind of dissolved thanks to demonic power. It's not... It seems very convenient that someone so vile could just up and die. I don't believe a word of it. But I saw him die myself. I hope people don't forget how awful he was just because of some rumor. Oh, sorry, don't mind me. Farmers and gossip. Why is it always farmers and gossip? Lazy Farmer Mata. We're not working because Regent Sherritt levied ridiculously high taxes on us. I felt more like a prisoner than a farmer. King Thyrain said he'd return all the fields Sherritt seized from us. Please, get rid of those awful bulletin boards displaying the outrageous tax rates. They're quite the eyesores. Destroying Sherritt's works sounds like a good idea. Okay, anything? Oh my goodness, everything. Okay, this is the PvP book. Don't worry about it. This is more PvP stuff. Don't worry about it. And I have something in the inventory. Oh yes, I picked some flowers. Right, yes, alright. Okay, let's, Ruvian keeps rambling that he thinks Sherritt might still be alive. Even if he were alive, we'd all just wish him dead. I don't know why he's so paranoid about this. Paranoia's like that. He's really dead, right? Excuse me. Oh, goodness. You'd think by the time you get as old as I am, you'd know how to breathe. Alright. He's really dead, right? Oh, hey, you were there, right? Sherritt is definitely dead, right? Killed him myself. Oh, wait. Turning around. Where are you? Whoops! How do I always manage to miss those things? Anyway. Continuing onwards. Even when somebody is already fighting them, I find it impossible to resist going after those boss things. Really? 3 weevils? Alright. That's what they're saying. If he's alive, someone's hiding him. The people who saw it say he wasn't beheaded. Well, no, his corpse dissolved. Then who's hiding him? Oh, why are you eavesdropping on us? I'm not sure if it counts as eavesdropping given my location. What is this? Oh. There's a cooldown on drops of ether. Right. And it shows up as a debuff for reasons. Did I miss anything with that quest? No, apparently not. I haven't seen them this happy in so long. This has breathed life back into the estate. Thank you, Bittervine. You're welcome. There are rumors that Ruvian is connected to Sherritt's army. I know he's a good man. I'm not sure how that rumor started. This sort of rumor could make the people nervous. We need to do something.
On behalf of everyone in the county, I'd like to thank you for your help.
You're welcome. You've come seeking records left by Nahun himself? That sort of record is probably held in the safe of Nahun's birthplace. The safe is managed by my master, Count Monterique. He happens to be home right now. Why don't you ask him yourself? Sure.
Oh, you want to see the records left by my ancestor? Are you saying you need the safe keys?
That's what your butler says. Even if I were to give you the keys to the safe, you'll need the keys to my ancestor's manor to get in. My younger brother has those keys, though it pains me to call that wretch a brother. He's the shame of our family. He tried to side with Sherritt and end the Luterran dynasty. Speaking of Bishu puts me in a foul mood. Leave my home at once. Hey, that is not my fault.
I overheard your conversation. You're looking for the records our ancestor left in the safe.
Yep. In that case, you'll need both of their keys. Frankly, I'm not sure they'd be willing to help. They had a falling out, all because of the regent. Having opposed the regent, father was subjected to heavy taxes. My uncle did not oppose the regent. Perhaps he was thinking of his people. Feeling betrayed, my father cut all ties with my uncle. Now that the regent is gone, I wish father and uncle would make amends. They're both quite stubborn, though. It won't be easy, but could you help them reconcile? I guess I'm gonna have to. Since Bishu Manor is busy with the harvest, it might help if you took them some farming tools in my father's name. It just so happens that Sherritt's men left their weapons behind. Perhaps you could use those? You can pick up the farming tools order form from the farm manager and pass it on to the blacksmiths. It's a plan. Knight Bittervine, if you're on your way to Bishu Manor, would you mind lending me a hand? I've come up with a plan to end this feud, and I'm going to need the help of my cousin Elia. I have this very simple plan where we pretend to destroy a family heirloom to bring them together. They will definitely both agree that we can't destroy something that important. I've secured this very realistic faux ruby and an order form with the exact details of the real heirloom. Please bring these to Turner. He's the best there is. I'm sure he can handle this. Unfortunately, once that's done, I still can't go to Bishu Manor myself. Our fathers wouldn't allow that. Please, bring Elia the ring when it's done, and tell her the plan. Teenagers. Why am I surrounded by teenagers? Every single turn, teenagers and their brilliant teenage plans. Bittervine, do you have a moment? King Thyrain has ordered that all tributes unjustly collected should be returned to the people. If you tell them about it, I'm sure they'll be delighted. Could you deliver the tribute to Pico, the farm manager? Sure. Moving along, moving along, moving along. Pick up the tribute. Over my head like a boss. And ta-da! What's all that? Money. What, they're giving all the tribute back? Oh! Long live King Thyrain! Maybe things aren't bad after all. We should let the farmers know about this good news right away.
Master
Can
Norn
do.
wants to order top-of-the-line farming tools?
Yep. Of course, I can write up the order form right away. But I think the people who need the farming tools the most are the folks at the Bishu Manor down the river. They must be busy harvesting diarrhecas this season. When the lords were on good terms, we had plenty of diarrheca to go around, even enough to make horse feed. Oh well, that's all in the past. Here, take this order form. I wonder if there's a way of saying that word that does not sound like I'm saying diarrhea. Alright, moving along, moving along, moving along. Continue moving.
Weapons were abandoned by Sherrod's soldiers when they fled. What good would they be on a farm?
Well, you know, beat your plowshares into swords, beat your swords into plowshares. It's a very well-known trope. Continuing.
These may have belonged to the rebels, but they look like
Okay,
they could
pick
be
this
used.
stuff up. Excellent. Continuing. We'll start with the apprentice. Greetings! Ah, an order form from Master Norin, I see. A replica, eh? Ah, yes, this looks simple enough. I'll get this ready for you right away. So what does he need a replica for, anyway? Ah, to get those two brothers back together. Lady Elia may well agree to that. I know she's been troubled by the standoff between their fathers. There's a reason I'm bringing this to the apprentice and not the actual blacksmith, isn't there? Well, best of luck to both Master Norin and Lady Elia. Family can certainly be tiring. I'll be sure to fashion the greatest replica you've ever seen. Alright, okay. All done. Looks genuine to me, and I've quite the eye for these things. I hope this plan works out. Give Lady Elia my regards. Sure?
Huzzah! I'm big and strong.
Sure, yes, you are.
Master Norin said someone was on the way. He was talking about you, wasn't he?
Yep. What are you hammering on? I've heard the story. He said you need to melt down the Sherrod's army weapons and turn them into farming tools. That metal is nowhere near hot, man. Dude, you just cooled that. Why are you still hitting it? Oh, the guys on Forged in Fire are twitching right now. I've heard the story. He said you need to melt down the Sherrod's army's weapons and turn them into farming tools.
As expected, even the color is different from ordinary iron. I'll melt this, spread it, and beat it.
Yes, okay. Ah, all done. I've made them nice and sturdy. Go ahead and take them. With the Daioka harvest in full swing, the folks at Bishu Manor will certainly appreciate this. You can ask Angler Melville how to get there. Hey, new pants! That don't actually look like pants, but we're not going to talk about that because I get all sore about it. I'll just put that like that. There we go. Actually, you know what? Move that over there. There we go. It's the end. Alright, back to the map. I want to pick that flower, but I'm not going to. Why are there so many crows here?
Master Norin told me about you. You'd like to take a look around the domain?
Yes. If you go down the path, you'll find Bishu Manor. As you can see, Nahun's domain is a bountiful, lovely place to live. We'd have nothing to worry about if the two families could make amends and live in harmony as before. I hope Master Norin's clever idea works. Well, which one? Because we have two clever ideas. Okay, we'll go and activate this triport here. There we go. Onwards through the weevils. Hi, Elia. You have something to give me? Oh, Norin. Do you know this is the second outlandish plot he sent my way to get our fathers to make amends? I want them to reconcile as much as he does, but he wants to bring it about by subterfuge. I just want them to talk to each other, like adults. He must have gotten this replica from Turner. I can tell his work anywhere. It's really well done. I'll try again to make my point very clear to Norin. Here, would you help me tie my letter to the messenger pigeon? Maybe he'll understand my position if it's spelled out point by point. Yeah, let's just send Elia's reply to Norin. Okay, the messenger pigeon has flown away. I really hope he stops coming up with these ridiculous plans. Yeah, teenagers.
What? My brother sent me a gift?
He did. Ha! Yeah, right. There's no way that narrow-minded jerk would send me a present. Wait a minute. Maybe he's trying to blow my house up. This is a bomb! He can't fool me. Get out of here! Ah, paranoia.
Excuse me.
Hi, Elia.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Elise, Bishunahun's daughter.
I'm not going to call you Elise because it's spelled Elia. I'm sure my father's attitude has upset you. I understand. My father has been paranoid ever since the new king took the throne. I think he regrets siding with the regent, but he lacks the courage to speak to my uncle. How about we try this another way? Let's send my uncle a gift in my father's name. We just tried that. The other way around, but we just tried that. I'm sure my uncle would love if we send him to our farm specialty produce, food. Since His Majesty Thyrane has given a royal decree, if you pass the word to the farmers, they'll be more than happy to provide you with the diarica. Yep. Moving along down the road. Over here.
They want to cut taxes in half? That's great news.
It is. Sending diarica as a gift is a brilliant idea. If we're going to make a gift of it, it would be best to make some horse feed that they need over at Monterique Manor. The barn should be full of freshly harvested diaricas. Just ask Tristan and help yourself to them. Please share this good news with the farmers on the way. Long live King Thyrane! I'm going to dismount because problems are on the horizon. Why are there so many roosters here? The king will be cutting taxes in half.
Now we can finally take a break.
Yeah, speaking of which, hey, rats. Rats. Field full of rats. The king will be cutting taxes in half.
Now we can finally take a break.
Yep. And quest over here. Oh, I remember this one.
Feels so good.
Hey there, yes you. I'm Francois, and I'm a painter. The Fairy of Inspiration has led me all the way here from Plessia, the land of the arts. The golden sea of diarica makes my heart flutter with just like the waves, although it could use more impact. Something like the noble element of humanity captured from a scene of rugged toil and labor. That's it. Okay, go over there and try collecting the diarica grains off the ground. Hurry, before the sunset fades away. Artists, man. Alright, fine as a gatherer. Pick up the grains from the ground for reasons. Reasons. Yes, this is it. It's so beautiful. The world will soon marvel at this masterpiece by Francois, the maestro painter. I've left you out, though. You're not exactly the most picturesque model. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, you did a good job. What are you saying I am not the most gorgeous thing you have ever laid eyes on, sir? I may have leveled up from that, but I am still insulted. course, I can't actually hurt him, but I will take this seed. Alright, and to level 6 with that skill. Cast a group of musical notes that travels at a low speed while continuously inflicting 129 damage and move speed minus 40 for whatever. The musical notes can hit the same foe up to 84 times. Interesting. I don't know what I would replace with it though, so I'm just gonna moving along.
That villain Sherrod choked every last penny from us. But the new king certainly seems to understand our situation.
If it means the two masters can make peace, I'd love to give you all the diorica you need. Although those pesky pigrets cleaned our barns empty again, just like they do every harvest season. If you're going to make horse feed, you could collect the stolen diorica from the pigret den and take that to the mill. While you're at it, please make an example of the king pigret so those creatures won't ever set foot near our farms again. Pigrets are pests that destroy our crops, but their livers are actually quite nutritious. Their diet consists mainly of diorica, which is very healthy. Shurin was saying the other day that he needs some pigret liver for his ailing vision. The best thing for that is actually a mother pigret liver, but the mother pigret never leaves the den, so it's nearly impossible to catch one. If you happen to come across a mother pigret liver, please give it to Shurin. I'm sure he'll make it worth your while. Sure. I am on board with that idea. To the pigret den. Charge! We're actually going to go past everything here. There is method in this madness, I swear. Because I'm going up here. Gonna grab this here. I love doing what I do. No, just stay there and let me hit you for a while. That's fine. That's good. I'll be taking this. I'll be taking this. I'll be taking this. And these have respawned. Come on, come on, all of you together. Smile for the camera. And that takes care of all the stuff I need to gather here. It'll just be... Oh yeah, feels good. Alright, continuing onwards. Hey, Shurin, hi. Pigret liver? How did you manage to get something so precious? I've been having trouble with my dimming eyesight lately. This would be perfect. Thank you. Happy to be of help. Okay, and up over here. Yes, here.
So, you want to turn all this Diorica into horse feed?
Diorica. Diorica. Aha! It seems like Master Bishu has finally set his mind straight. Please wait just a moment. Here you go. It's the finest horse feed made from Dioricas. I'm sure Lord Monterique will greatly appreciate it. Alright, we're going to jump across the gap. We're not going to think very hard about where the horse ended up. Farmer Vic. You've heard it too, right? They say Ruvian provided shelter to Sherritt's army. It seems like Evald went over to Ruvian and told him off. Ruvian has denied all charges, but my, what a mess. I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire, right? Perhaps you could convince him to confess and ask for forgiveness. Alright, back to you. I don't understand where they got this rumor. Hey there, good night. Please do me a favor. I have to clear my name of this ridiculous claim that I'm the Regent's spy. I can hardly sleep because I'm so upset about this. Ridiculous. You're strong and people respect you, right? Head over to Butler Evald and put in a good word for me, please. I was just heading over there, actually. I'd be happy to. Over this way, and that way, and around, and sideways, and... Ruvian? Oh, I know Ruvian isn't a bad person. Everyone suspects Ruvian of collaborating with the Regent. If I hadn't visited him, the mob could have raided his home. It's so hard to stop rumors. That it can be. I think there's another way. I think we can say that Ruvian found where the Sherritt soldiers were hiding. Then he asked you to take them out since he couldn't do it all by himself. With that kind of rumor, I'm sure people would see Ruvian in a different light. Come to think of it, some of the new workers at the manor have been acting quite suspicious. You didn't hear any of this from me, though. Oh-ho, collusion! I like it!
Say that again. Bishu? He sent all this Diorica feed?
Back before we had our falling out, my brother would send me this sort of thing from time to time. What have I been doing all this time? Waiting for my brother to approach me first? Norin told me everything. I understand now why my brother had to make that choice. Thank you for resolving our misunderstanding. As a token of appreciation, I'd like to offer you the safe key. Norin will have it ready for you. Oh, I'll also have them prepare the finest stallions. Please take them to my brother. Also, please tell him that I'll come see him soon. I appreciate it. Okay.
You did it. Now we just have to convince Uncle Bishu.
Here's the safe key. You can collect the estate's horses from Veronica over there. Sure thing. Before you returned, I received Elia's reply. That would make sense considering I sent a bird and then did a bunch of other things before coming here. She says that my plans are ridiculous and we should be encouraging the two of them to talk. She knows full well they won't talk. If we don't trick them, they'll never reconcile. What's so wrong with wanting to restore a lasting bond through deception? Boy, do you listen to yourself speak. Although, I mean, when I say it out loud like that, thank you. Oh, maybe she's right. I just can't stand the two of them being at odds. Please, see if you can bring me a bottle of wine without my father noticing. I'm getting rather thirsty. Alcoholism is not an answer to your problems. Fine. That's right, you both saw nothing. No one saw anything. Here, have your booze. I'm so upset. I'm fine, really, honestly, extremely fine. Drink more of your booze. I'll find another way to convince them to talk to each other. I already did. You can rest. Honestly, teenagers. Alright, let's read that into the inventory. Man, I've gotten a lot of stuff I'm not going to be using. Alright, and let's just scooch over here. Oh, darn right you've been compromised. Nighty-night. Okay, he's chunky bits now. Oh, hey, I see a horned skull up there. Oh, I am here for this. Whoops. Let's just grab this strength ether. La la la. Oh, that poor horse. Okay. I am done beating up on that group there. I knew you'd step up to help. Finally, Ruvian can rest easy. We should spread this news to stop the rumor that he's been working for the Regent. I think it'd be great if you spread the story yourself. Nobody gets their hands dirty but me. Really? Oh, I just overheard some other people saying it. Oh, please don't tell anyone I was the one who started the rumor. I really don't have a grudge against Ruvian. He's a good man, that one. Okay, is there anybody else that I need to talk to about it? Who really knows? This way.
Master Montirk asked you to get stallions for the Bishu Manor? Wow.
I was worried because both masters have tempers. Brothers shouldn't treat each other the way they do. I'm sure the old master would have been happy to see his sons finally make up. You can take these. They're healthy, bright creatures. And over here... Ruvian wants to eliminate the Sherrod army. We were framing the wrong guy. Yep, that you were. Oh, we totally misunderstood him. Oh, poor Ruvian. We should go apologize. Thank you for letting us know. I hope the butler tells Ruvian what the plan is, or this is going to end up being really weird. But that's not my problem. Okay, let's see here. Okay. We go around this way. And down this way. And I could have sworn that this area had background music. Why don't I hear any of it now? Oh well. Continuing.
By the gods, could it be?
How did you...
What fine stallions these are. Who could be so generous to send them?
Oh, who indeed? What, Lord Montrique? By the gods! I should let the master know immediately. Over this way.
Monterk. Yes. Those steeds are definitely from him.
I'm not changing how I'm pronouncing his name because every single NPC in this game says his name in a different way. So, since none of them pronounce it the same way, any way that it's pronounced is correct. That means the farming tools he sent before were really meant to be a peace offering. Oh my. I've been so narrow-minded. My foolishness has inconvenienced everyone. I know it sounds like an excuse, but truly, I only sided with the regent to try to protect my people. But that son of his still refuses to submit to his majesty and still exploits the farmers. The son of Regent Sherrod is Bearheart. He's been hiding out at Nahun's birthplace. I've complied with him all this time out of fear he might harm my people, but now I see how wrong I was. I'm not sure how to confess this to my brother. You know, you could just tell him the way you told me. That's an option. Just putting that out there. Okay, let's go beat up on the sun. Oh, that's a special one. I'll be just taking a moment here. Oh, nice. All right. Onwards to the instance. Alright, eliminate the Sherrod army in Nahun's birthplace and defeat the regent's son. Another dude who does not stand still enough, but, you know. One of these. That's the majority of them, but some are just really annoying. Would you stop? Okay. That's the guys up in front. Where is the boy? Oh, there he is. He's around here somewhere. Oh boy, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I want to live. You are not the king, Bearheart. Shut up. Okay, we're just down to Bearheart now. I don't have to worry about any archers coming after me. You are not the king. You will never be the king. Feel free to chase me around. Ouch. Sigh. Your father is dead. And there he goes. He's at least slightly smarter than his father. I'm just gonna go over here, loot this table. Alright, let's see what's in the safe.
Several knights of Luterra have come to protect the king's tomb with me. Imbued with my clay soldiers, their souls will last the ages by my side. We must protect the glorious king of Luterra and the power of Genesis that he has taken on. One day, when the song of the hero rings throughout the land, the legend shall be reborn.
Sure. Alright, that's all the pieces that were scattered around. Let's just...
The sun bows down. The king's resting place.
Okay. I got a pair of earrings out of that, apparently. Domination and endurance. Sure, let's put those on. Okay, I'm supposed to go to the library, but first I'm going to climb some cliffs. Going up. And up. And enjoy this lovely vista. And then back down I go. Now I could transport myself back there, but I do have this quest to turn in over here. Thank you so much for reclaiming the key from Bearheart. What's this envelope with the key? By the gods, I must inform Master Bishu immediately. Okay. Father's will was among Bearheart's things? Here, let me take a look. Father's last words emphasized neither the prosperity of the estate nor the glory of the family. He simply wished for my brother and I to work together to govern the estate. We're so fortunate that you drove out Bearheart. I can finally see my brother now. And I got a card? Did that complete anything? I got a title out of this somewhere. Oh, betrothed. Let's see. Nope, that still didn't put 2 cards in any of the books. That is a pity. Okay, that, and that, and that, and that. Well, it didn't change much, but... Where did somebody get a ladybug that actually works outside of the miniature area? Alright, not thinking too hard about it. Back to the castle. Once you have a sailing boat, there are various islands that you can visit, and there's one island where you miniaturize yourself temporarily. And while you're miniaturized, they give you a ladybug to ride. And it's really shiny. But I've not been able to use it when I'm not miniature. I guess it must be a shop thing, maybe?
Salute the hero of the...
I don't need you to salute me, thank you. I'm just passing through. Just passing through.
Change will come.
Stopping by the storage. Store the beer. Store this, store that, store the other things. Actually, you know what? Pull these out. Not those. Just read those into the collection.
This is the Termia Library.
And welcome me to the library.
You found the clues. Nahum's clay soldiers.
What a unique way to leave one's trace. The clay soldier is mentioned in this biography. The sun worships the king's resting place. The king's resting place must mean a king's tomb, right? Perhaps Thyraid knows which one. Perhaps.
Knowledge is wealth.
Hello, librarian. I never imagined I'd see a new king in my lifetime. I felt as if I was in the eye of the storm of history. I could barely sleep because I was so excited. I'd like to hear some scholars' opinions on making a record of this event for historical purposes, and I can't think of anyone else who can convey the excitement of that day better than you can, King's Knight. Well... Since you've never created a historical record before, I recommend you listen to many scholars' opinions on His Majesty Thyrain's enthronement and combine them for your writing. Well, sure. Ugh, just a moment, I've got to report another gold seller bot. There we go. I don't care what anyone says. It's true that His Majesty Thyrain took what was rightfully his from Sherrit. As a historian, it's my duty to preserve only the accurate historical facts. How to make a historical treatise. Check what everyone else says and copy them. Well, no comment. Bookholic Boris? I'm very busy right now. Could you do me a favor? Vivian, who works at Neria's Tavern, has asked for some self-help books, but I'm in the middle of a really important part of this novel. Zax the Scoundrel and his new crew are returning from the Chaos Gate. It's a really exciting part. I can't stop now. Let us note for the record that he's reading it, not writing it. Won't you please take some books to Vivian for me? Sure, I'll do that. It will get me on my way to polite. Alright, continuing onwards, there's another historian. There we go. Up until a few years ago, His Majesty Thyrain was no one important. His victory over Regent Sherritt involved many lucky coincidences. Vivian's looking for a reference book on gold digging. Yeah. We'll have to see if he's going to be a benevolent king or a tyrant worse than the former regent. Well, you're not wrong. Wait, no, there's another one I'm supposed to talk to. Okay. The downfall of the regent was bound to happen. Tyrant or not, the regent already reached the zenith of his power, so his following descent was only natural. The same goes for His Majesty Thyrain. The only question is when. Well, we'll agree to disagree, sir. Alright, Thyrain cast out the regent and took the throne, and so on and so forth, and I was glorious. It was amazing. And back to the librarian. This is what you want to record in history. May I read it? That's why I gave it to you. These squiggly letters. It seems this needs some deciphering, editing, but I'm sure the content itself is accurate enough. Well, you know, I'm used to writing musical notes, not words, so yeah, my handwriting's a little... The same historical event is viewed differently depending on one's perspective. And looking at it from many different perspectives helps paint a clearer picture of the event. We thank you for your opinion, King's Knight. You're welcome. Alright, onwards.
This is the Termia Library. Please keep it down.
This book is thicker than I expected. Should I get
Alright, this entire box of self-help books. Ugh. Carrying, walking. Why does this take so long to cool down? Ugh.
Flowers for sale! Show someone you care with lovely flowers!
Isn't it nice to wind down at the tavern at the end
All
of the
right,
day?
over here.
Throw a ball or something.
Here you go, Vivian. What? What are these books? Did Boris really send these? Strange, I didn't realize he was paying attention to me, given how his nose is always in his own books. Next, Your Majesty, I think we should address food shortages in the city. Then we can tackle expanding our educational system. Excuse me, who are you? Why are you watching me? Lady, I was just standing here. You're the one who started talking. Wait, didn't I see you with His Majesty Thyrain? Oh, this is great! You're close to His Majesty, aren't you? Maybe you could figure out how to become a queen. I have a lot of ideas that I think could make this nation better, and being queen would let me do just that. Oh yeah, how do you become queen? Nobody seems to know how you become queen.
You're here.
I'm gonna have to go ask Thyrain how one becomes a queen. It's such a great mystery.
We have high expectations for this one.
Alright, we ride up to the palace. We have things to talk to Thirain about. Time to go up the longest hallway again. It's such a long hallway.
You're back. I've heard a similar verse.
Alright, we're starting with the story quest, by the way. The main story. I remember someone singing it when I was young. Oh right, back then Odin was the court musician. He's retired now and living on Sunbright Hill. Why don't you go ask him about the line? The farmers in Diorica Plain should be able to give you directions to Sunbright Hill. And then, how do you become a queen? Huh, okay. Haven't thought about that in a while. Sidestep! Massive! The Queen of Luterra must be wise, fierce, and benevolent enough to rule the country in the absence of her husband. She also must have education and manners befitting a queen. Anessa can tell you more about the latter part. Yep. Did I really go and ask the king how one becomes a queen? I would like to think that I'm smarter than that. The headmaid's secret. I want you. You drive me crazy. Love is a star named you. 100 beautiful love letters. The love letters have a bookmark in them with every sentence underlined. Seems like this one was the favorite. More asking what he's looking for in a queen. Maybe. Anessa, hi. I found your books. For anyone to be considered for the Queen of Luterra, she must first gain favor with the king. Besides that, there are a few obvious qualities expected in all queens. A great walking technique, correct posture, eloquence, proper etiquette, but that's not all. Social skills, equestrianship, swimming, embroidery, and knowledge of military operations and economics are all musts. Didn't mention musical talent. Oh yeah, Forget about the qualifications of becoming queen. As the king's knight who frequents the palace, you're also required to be familiar with royal etiquette. Allow me to teach you a basic greeting. Please repeat after me. Alright. Learn polite. Perform polite. Keep your back straight. Perform polite again. Your arm is crooked. Perform polite again. Now you're getting close. Well done. You should let it get out that Thirain's looking for a wife and that Miss Manners there is giving lessons. You know what? She let me go after only 3 repetitions, so I'm going to be nice to her and I'm not going to do that. Now, you look as graceful as any well-bred courtier. Excellent. Don't forget the greeting. It really befits someone of your reputation. Should gather all the competition in one place for an AoE. Oh no. Now, Thyrane will be mine. There is no contest, especially not when the contenders are myself and a barmaid. Alright, we're going to run up into this circle. I'm going to perform polite again. Please don't do that, he says. There's no need for you to be so polite. We're friends, after all. Well, not according to this. This says that you are neutral. I'm the one who should be thankful. You don't have to act so formal around me. Your Majesty, how can you say that? Got it, or I was just joking. How can you say that, Your Majesty? Oh, I can't. I don't have enough charisma to say that. Oh, fine. I was just joking. Ha! You got me there. I'm glad you were just joking. Anyway, I actually have something I want to discuss with you. Sir Harlock seems to be going through something. Can you go to Borea's domain and talk to him? I'm sure he'll feel better after talking to you. I will certainly take that quest, but I don't think I'm going to be getting there anytime soon. That's like 3 maps or more away. Anyway, let's go give Vivian the bad news. Because quite honestly, Vivian is not my competition. At all. Armin. Armin is my competition. Those two are practically boyfriends already.
All salute the knight.
Have you heard how other continents are faring?
All right.
Flowers
Viv.
Show someone you care with.
I hope I get more rich and handsome customers.
Sure. Finally, so tell me, what should I do to become queen? I think I've got the right stuff, don't you? No, I do not. Huh, a greeting? Jeez, how snobbish is that? Well, show me, I guess. Okay, we're just gonna, yeah, there we go. And polite, with my ass directly towards her. What, a greeting? I have to know a complicated greeting if I want to become queen? Okay, I can be elegant. I can do this. You've fulfilled our deal. But if you find out anything that can help me become queen, you're going to let me know, right? I'll give you an important position if I become queen. Promise? Please? I already have an important position. They made up a title just for me. Okay, what is the first skill that I am going to put to level 7? As if I need to ask. What skill do I use the most often? It's Stigma. Okay, so let's see. We can make it a water element to reduce movement speed, but it no longer paralyzes, which that's my favorite thing about it. Element is now holy, marks foes, damage received from all party members plus 10%. Nice. Or Storm Sigma, roll into a ball and slowly advance on foes, damage to push immune foes plus 20%. Weird. Brilliant. We're going to go with the Brilliant Stigma. We're doing holy damage now. Alright. Off we go.
It's time to get back on our feet.
Let's get directions to the next place we're going to. I've still got at least a half an hour in this stream. I might as well make it count.
Salute the hero!
Okay, let's see. Over there. Okay. So, let's just... pop this gap. And we'll head right off in this sort of direction. Sherritt's army just never learns, do they? Alright, down through here. This looks good. I can turn off the mini-map, that map, because she's on the mini-map now.
Hello. Fine weather we're having, huh? Where are you headed?
You're going to Sunbright Hill? Oh dear, there are rumors going around about that place. The exploited farmers apparently revolted. And you know what? Good for them. Anyway, you can reach it by taking the road straight down from the station. Stay safe. You said that you were on your way to Pumpkin Village, right? They say the folks there started a world harvest or something. Pumpkin masks and all. What has become of this kingdom? A friend of mine lives in a village there, and I'm not sure they even have enough food. Oh, I've got some porridge left. You could give it to Olsen. That would be perfect. Let's take some porridge. Let's take that Burhart card too. Alright, nutritious porridge. Onwards through the crows. To the next map! It's a nice place. Dangerous, but nice.
Set the other village on fire. A pox on them, those cursed fools.
Mm-hmm. What's this porridge for? It's from Milia? Ha, she does like to help. Thanks for bringing this by.
They say the world harvest set the other village on fire. A pox on them, those cursed fools.
Alright, I'm just going to stop by and cut down this tree while I'm here. You can never have too much wood in this game. And continuing on my way. Through the not quite unicorns. Oh yeah, did I mention that this place is just full of bards? They're very thick on the ground here.
Let me see. Ah, this song is quite old.
I think I've seen similar lyrics before. Do you see the Nineveh Observatory over there? The text on the plaque there looks quite similar to the lyrics you're talking about. Anyone can use the observatory with the horn of a Valor Ludus, so go take a look. The magic imbued in the ancient creature's horn is the source of power for the observatory. Having learned magic from the Sylvains, Nahun was adept at architecture by magic as well. Sylvains, that's what I am! Officially. And cutting down a tree.
La 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 la.
Cutting down a tree. Takes so long. I'm spoiled. My partner and I play this game together, and when we're together we cut down trees. And when two people are cutting down a tree at the same time, it takes such a short amount of time. Please, Mr. Not Unicorn, stop. There we go. Astronomer Ludin. This is utterly incomprehensible. Is it possible that even the stars must die one day? I heard there's a record of the stars left behind by Nahun. Perhaps I could find the answer by comparing what's documented there with what I see today. However, Nahun hid all those records. Apparently he was rather offended by others taking a peek at his work. What a snob! I heard that he hid the records in those immobile clay soldiers, but it's so dangerous to meddle with them. Is it? Is it really? I disbelieve you, sir. Look, they're completely immobile. What's the problem? I mean, they just die. Wahahaha. Let's see here. There we go. Aren't these Nahun's constellation records? I just may solve the mystery of the stars with this. I'll be sure to share my findings with you when I'm ready, Bittervine. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Continuing onwards.
The 7 stars we call the sidereals burn brightly in the night sky. As they watch over us for all eternity, they share with us their light. But the grandest star of them all left Arcasia to become our eternal king.
Well, that's very nice. Onwards and so on and so forth.
La 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 la.
Did you take a look?
I did. Nahun was the one who built that observatory and wrote the words on the plaque. Did you see the lyrics on the plaque? Although it looks complete, legend has it that it used to include a story about the king's tomb. It's lost now. Perhaps the lyrics you brought are the missing part. We can't be certain. Why don't you visit Pumpkin Village? You'll find plenty of older, more experienced bards living there who might be able to help. One of his pupils should be around here. Perhaps you can visit them. You mean the dude you're standing right next to? Now there's an unfamiliar face. Pleasure to meet you, traveler. Sunbright Hill frequently attracts bards because of its sidereal traces. If you're on the way to the village on the other side, why not take a look at the steles by the river? The 2 steles there tell the story of a great ancestor. Sure. right after I cut down this tree. Just gathering some more wood. The only thing as useful as wood is stone, so, well, metal. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Alright, turn that off. There we go. No, don't stop telling me about things I already know. Okay, so over here... It's a faint breeze when I touch the monument.
A rift appeared in the air, and demons poured out of it. On that day, 5 centuries ago, a great many people died fighting them.
That's kind of what happens in Demon Wars. I'm not saying that it's excused because of that, but... Noel's apprentice Largo, you've come to meet my teacher? Oh, for crying out loud, would you leave me alone? Alright, back to what I was doing. You've come to meet my teacher? Oh, I'm afraid this is a bad time. Our village is plagued by a horde of bandits who call themselves the World Harvest. Because of instigators saying that we must resist tyranny with violence, countless villagers have left their homes. My teacher told me I cannot return until I drive the instigators from the village, but I only know how to sing. How am I supposed to drive them out? Well, let me tell you about bardic magic, young man. Farm woman Tara, excuse me, aren't you Bittervine? You're His Majesty's friend. I can't believe a knight like you would come to this tiny village. You're here because of the World Harvest, aren't you? My husband fell for their empty promises. Will he ever come back? I'd like to decorate the house so it's easy to see from far away. Would a pumpkin lantern do the trick? If my husband sees the light, maybe he'll come home again. It's just that the pumpkins are so heavy I can't lift them. Can you move just a few to the front yard and then decorate them? Sure. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. That's all right. Let's just clean these boars out of the way first. Oh, sure, I'll take that defense orb. I don't actually need it at the moment. Oh, that I saw a Mokomoko seed there. One moment. Let's just put this down. Quick, before the boars respawn! Alright, let's decorate some pumpkin lanterns. Thank you for your help. I hope my husband returns soon. You're welcome. My husband left in despair after our pumpkin seeds were taken away. He fell into a deep depression, saying that the farmers were as good as dead without seeds to plant. Well, it's not wrong. Maybe he'd come back if I got some seeds. I've heard the World Harvest is secretly transporting seeds. They say it's a gift for the Sherrit Army's envoy, although it's not like we can go fetch it ourselves. We're just farmers. Is that a hint? That sounded like a hint. Okay, where are those pumpkin head dudes? Everybody all together, you're all friends. Perfect.
We of the World Harvest shall show the anger of the common people to the monarchy and build a nation that better serves us. All who are with us, come to the assembly area west of the farm. Let us crown our new king with our own hands.
Oh, that sounds like a bad plan. Hey, what's that? The World Harvest is joining forces with Sherritt's remnants? Outrageous! It's because of them that we've suffered. We're not going to tolerate the corrupt World Harvest anymore. please bring retribution to the World Harvest deputies Drowan and Tyler and tell Noel about it. I'm sure he'll be delighted. Righteous destruction? Kicking of ass? I won't stop for that tree. I will, however. Oh, for crying out loud. How dare you survive that? I might have chipped a nail.
It was an ordinary human who banded those heroes together to save the world. The fate of the world hinged upon one person's ability to lead the Sidereals. His name was Luterra.
Oh, you. I want you. There are more of you alive than I wanted there to be. Okay, subdue Bearheart. He is up here. Yep, there he is.
Who goes there?
One day, Father asked me if I wanted to become king. Since then, many things have changed. The prince disappeared. Father sat on the throne. I prepared to succeed the throne after him.
Yes, thank you, Bearheart. Oh, this guy's respawned already? Dang. I'll just be taking this, thank you. Seeds! Pumpkin seeds! Oh, thank you so much. I thought we were going to starve. You saved our village. I'd better get back home right away. You're welcome. I should return home. But I can't just go back by myself. There are other charmed farmers who fell for the World Harvest's lies. If you see them, please tell them I want us to start again, planting new seeds in our burnt land. Okay? Like this guy right here? Persuade the instigated farmer. Take a healing potion. They walk so slow. Alright, persuade you too. Persuade you from very, very close. What have I got left? Oh, okay, alright, let's ride over here, through here. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Whoops. Okay, that was interesting. I were... There he is. No, I'm not interested in burning things. What about a nice, one of these? There we go. And this way, I guess. Whoops. Oh, is there not an opening there? That's very annoying. Oh, there is a seed up there, though. Alright, let's do the thing. You gentlemen do your thing over there. I'm just gonna collect this seed. Hey! Rude! I swear the map shows a gap here. Oh well. Oh, maybe that's not actually a gap. Oh, how annoying. Oh well. Alright, up here, get this triport. I love watching the knights just sort of drop their swords down into the slots there. It's a really nice animation. Really enjoy it. Bard Bola. You followed the traces of memories that crumbled away in the passage of time. Now, could you tell me to whom is that monument dedicated? Luterra. That's right, it's dedicated to the first star of the Sidereals and founder of Luterra. He was an ordinary knight who managed to save the mortal world. Isn't that amazing? Ha, since you answered my little quiz correctly, I'll give you the Bard's Gift. I have the Bard's Gift? Although that appears to be a pile of money, so, sure. Alright.
What do you want with this old man?
What do you want with this old man? The gentleman's hearing is not so great. You won't get through to him with words. What? Wait, you defeated the deputies of the World Harvest? By the gods, does that mean the World Harvest is done for? You're something else. I'm sure the old man would be happy to hear this too. Here, take this. Go to the desk over there and write what you want to say to Noel. Well, all right, but I've not heard any compliments about my handwriting.
A farmer ought to do honest work.
What, the farmers are returning home? That's great news. Thank you. You can never be too careful. Be careful not to fall for the lies of conniving villains. And don't forget about your family. All right, write it down. Is that a seed behind that tree? No, it's just a tree. All right. Hope springs eternal. All right. Noel, look.
You again? Why are you still here? What are you trying to say?
You defeated the World Harvest deputies? Amazing. All right. You don't happen to know all the lyrics, do you? This song describes how to get to the king's tomb. Ah, I know the rest of the lyrics. Not just anyone can sing this song, however, even if they know the lyrics. Only Lento at the Dawnstrike Hall knows the melody. Here, take this to Bard Lento. He'll know what it means. Don't even think about opening it yourself. It's in Braille, so you won't be able to read it anyway. Okay. Fine. Be that way. We ride. The bots just make me so bitter. Even more bitter than my name, and that's saying something. Well, this character's name. Hello, Lento.
Who are you?
My vision has grown rather dim. I can't tell who you are. Noel told you to bring something to me? Here, hand it over. Ah, the song for the King's Tomb. Yes, I know the tune to this song. However, Noel says it's up to me to decide whether I should teach you the melody. Well, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. But before I do, I'd like a favor. I really want to hear our people being joyous. Right now, they're so constantly sad. If you can help bring them joy, I'll tell you everything I know about the King's Tomb. Seems fair.
It looks like stability is returning.
Oh yes, let's go over and do this first. Between the war and the World Harvest, everyone's been so busy. I've been taking care of their children. These kids are so full of energy I can barely handle them. I promised to play with them today, and they just want to play Thyrane. I won't get thrown into jail for impersonating His Majesty, will I? If you don't mind, could you play with that bored-looking kid over there for a while? I suppose?
The resting place has become an ashen pile.
Hello, child. For real? You're gonna play with me? Yay, woohoo! Then I'm going to be Thyrane. You can be Sherrit. Ready, set, go!
Evil my name is Thyrane. In the name of justice, foul regiment, I will punish you.
Okay, well, this is the one thing that I need that emote for, so let's surrender.
I want to be Thyrane now. You are doomed.
Woohoo, I won, says the kid. Wow, that was amazing. I had so much fun. Well, of course you did. You won. Please, play with me again later. Promise. I declined a promise. I will never be back here again. Wasn't that just exhausting? It's impossible to keep up with these kids. I hope those children can grow up in a peaceful Luterra. Well, you know what? Me too.
Your resting place has become an ashen pile. Poor Miria has turned to stone crying.
Alright, read that into the collection. Speak to the announcer.
War's finally over. Is there any good news?
Lots. Oh, who are you? You want me to spread His Majesty Thyrane's declaration? What does it say? Oh, wow, this is great news. Leave it to me.
Gather round. I shall now proclaim the words of King Thyrane. The tyranny of Regent Sherrit is over.
One of those villagers was standing
Thyrane,
on my rabbit.
Proclaim henceforth as King of Luterra that all riches wrongfully seized shall be returned to the people of Luterra. Proud men and women of Luterra, wicked deceivers like Sherrit, shall never be tolerated in this kingdom again. May the honor and pride of Luterra live on forever.
Sir,
So
get your foot
proclaims
off my
King
rabbit.
Thyrane.
3 cheers for our new king. I'll second that.
Remove your foot from my bunny. I don't care how spectacular your hat is.
How wonderful. I'm pleased.
Moving along, back to the bard. Whoops. A little too far.
Impressive. Very impressive.
Everyone's truly delighted. Time to keep my end of the bargain. I'll teach you the tune as promised. Remember, though, that you have to sing the song at a certain location. This song is named after a certain flower. The language of that flower is worship and waiting. They say there's no better praise for a knight than gifting this flower. It also happens to be one of my favorites. What do you think the flower and song are called? If you think you know the answer, go visit where these flowers bloom. There you'll meet the last bard who will lead you to the king's tomb. That rhymes. But yes, this is actually a fairly simple one because it's practically right across the road. Wait. Yeah, practically right across the road. I really didn't need to step off my horse. That was an accident. I meant to open the map. But yes. Hello, Allegro.
Ah, I've been waiting for you. The wind foretold your arrival.
Did it now? The song you sang is called the Song of the Sunflower. It's written in memory of a bygone hero. It's said the song can awaken the brightest star in the sky. Singing it in the darkness will attract monsters, but it's the only way you can reach where the light strayed. The sun will be setting soon. Let me know when you're ready.
Sun is setting now. Are you ready to welcome the darkness?
As ready as I'll ever be.
There is something I must tell you before I begin.
Once I start performing, those who protect the king's slumber will attack us. Only when we overcome all the trials will the location of our king's resting place be revealed. Remember, you must protect this place until dawn. Shall we begin? We shall. I'm gonna step up here. Yeah, sure, I'll take the MP orb. I'm not sure what I'm gonna need it for, though. Whoop! Oh boy, push immunity. Love it. Love it. Just love it. What about a Yamato? Are you Yamato immune? Whoops. Are we having fun yet? Oh, great. Give me a shield. Alright, we one of these. And heck, I'll take that. And one of these. What if I just did this again? And you can have one of these.
The blinding rays of dawn bow down to worship. The resting place of thee, Luterra, our eternal king. The sun is rising over Lastra Forest. The place where our hero rests.
Man, I love sunflowers. One of my two favorite flowers in the world.
The Earth has answered our call. Go to Lastra Forest, the land that the sun worships.
May King Luterra watch over you. Thank you, Allegro. Now, let's see. I do need to speak to King Thyrane because I need the key. But first I'm going to do two things. One is ride over here. Leave me alone, crows. Oh, yes. I'll take that defense orb, thank you. Ooh, nice. Level up. I needed that HP. Alright, back on the horse. Just gonna grab this triport over here. Gonna choose another skill to put level 7 in. Let's see. Element is now water. Outgoing damage to challenge or below foes plus 50%. No longer pushes. Creates sonic waves that pull in foes towards the center. Foe move speed minus 40% for 4 seconds. After landing 5 hits in a short period of time, they will freeze for 3 seconds. Nice. Element is now holy. When any party members enter the sonic vibration area or aftermath area, attack power plus 15% of the caster's basic attack power, raising the overall attack power plus 6% for 2 seconds. Or damage to push immune foes plus 30%, no longer creates remnants, lifts note into the air before slamming them down once more to attack and inflict weak point. Taking that one. Weak point! And save. And then for reasons, back this away. This is unlikely to bear any fruit, but I want to have a look. Oh my goodness, he's out. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Willy is here. I can't solo him. Oh boy. There is nobody else here. Oh dear. And I am not high enough level to talk in area chat yet. Well, that is unfortunate. This is the boss of this particular area of the continent. I can torment him as long as I'm careful, but I can't actually fight him solo. As you can see, he has 23 health bars. Oh, and he's put out his pumpkin bombs. Oh dear. Oh darn, I was hoping to maybe find somebody fighting him, but I am apparently not that lucky. Oh, how far does he extend up this trail? Oh my goodness. Okay, not as far as I'd feared. Oh, I want him, but Can I talk in area? Let's find out. I can! Ha ha ha! Let's go back to tormenting him and hope that anybody shows up. I can't clear through 23 health bars by myself. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, my poor horse. Okay, don't touch the pumpkin bombs. Don't touch the pumpkin bombs. Go around the pumpkin bombs. Do not go through the pumpkin bombs. Oh, dead end. Oh, nope, don't get stuck in there. Whoop. Oh, he got me. Oh, I stepped on a pumpkin bomb. Darn it. I mean, I can ride around tormenting him for ages, but unfortunately, without someone else to distract him, I just can't stand still long enough to hit him with anything good. I hit another pumpkin. Wait a minute, how are you doing so far past your limit, man? How dare you, sir? Yeah, okay, fine, I'm leaving. Darn it. If only there was somebody other than bots around here. Missed me. Okay, back to the castle. Ah, what a pity.
Remember to activate your triport. It will help you get around Luterra.
I did activate the triport, that's why I'm here so quickly. Unfortunately, can't use it in here. Using the dodge makes you feel like you're going faster, but you're actually not. I hate how long this hallway is.
You've located the tomb of the former king. I knew you'd do it.
I'm amazing, that's why. It's never been discovered before. I'd love to go with you, but I can't leave the palace at the moment. Please go see it on my behalf. Here's the royal family's eagle seal. With this and the sword seal, you should be able to open the king's tomb. May the blessing of the kingdom be with you.
I have quite a bit to think about.
Mihan? Bittervine, could you spare some time for the soldiers of Luterra Castle? I suppose. I do have some HP to regenerate. They haven't rested properly for a long time, first with the Battle of the Glorious Wall, and now the rebuilding of the kingdom. As their leader and comrade, I feel ashamed they're overworked. I'd like to go encourage them myself, but can't leave my master unprotected. Bittervine, I'd appreciate it if you could go give them some words of encouragement. Sure, okay. Ugh, more gold sellers in the chat. Continuing. Well, while I regenerate this HP, let's encourage some soldiers, shall we? Now, let's see. Where are these soldiers that need encouragement? Over here?
Remember to activate your truck.
Yes, over here.
It's a lovely day to go to the... Music has the power to heal your heart.
We owe the peace of Luterra to you. I can't believe I'm talking to Bittervine. You're my hero. Thank you. And one over here.
Glory be upon Luterra.
Thank you for working so hard. I'm honored, King's Knight. You even have time for foot soldiers like us. Our god Regulus has blessed His Majesty Thyrane with you, King's Knight. Excuse me, Bittervine, I'm sorry, but may I ask you a personal question? Well, you already are, so you might as well continue. I don't know. I want to ask Vivian at Neria's Tavern out on a date, but I'm too nervous to do it myself. I'd rather fight at the Glorious Wall again than do this myself. I've purchased a flower from Timmy in front of the tavern. Could you deliver this letter with that flower to Vivian for me? Oh, sweetie. Oh, I'm so... She's got her eyes set higher than you. I'm so sorry. Well, let's go proxy a flower.
Have you heard how other continents are faring?
Oh, storage. Excellent. Very good. Let's store some things. That and that and that and that. And they have new equipment. I have new equipment that's better than my previous equipment. Ah, new sleeves. Excellent. Whoop, wrong way. Wrong way. Up, not down.
Flowers for sale. Show someone you care with lovely flowers.
Huh, from Marlin? Huh, that coward. The world will be more likely to end before he ever speaks to her. Here, I jumped through hoops to get this. Alright, let's go give it to the gold digger.
I hope I get more rich and handsome customers.
Ugh, I don't understand this book. What's this? A letter and flower? I get a lot of these from guys I don't know. At best, they're sweet. At worst, they're... you know. I guess some guys think I'm pretty? I'd rather not be. I have so much else to offer. Just leave the letter. I'll deal with it later. Vivian... This is frustrating. I really want to know the secret to Neria's success. It's the only reason I'm working here, and I've been working my fingers to the bone without getting any closer to her secret. Hey, you! Don't think I've forgotten our deal. One more favor, and I'll let the stalker thing slide. Go to the Golden Fish restaurant and find out what Neria eats there. It has to be the food she eats. I promise we're done after this. We won't be done, but it's nice that you promise things. Alright. Okay. Off to the restaurant.
Change will come.
The barbecue here is exquisite.
Goods from a... 1, 2, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive.
Hello? Neria? I don't think she eats anything special. In fact, she eats everything. But come to think of it, I saw her buying something from Enoch. I wonder if she's taking some kind of supplement. That is a big fish that you have there, sir. Alright, off to Enoch. Ah, welcome, huh? What did Neria order? Let's see, she must be selling to sell shaved ice at her venue. She ordered Shoeshire ice and dragged punica flutes. And everything else she ordered had to do with her business. I don't see anything peculiar. Alright then, back to Vivian.
My treat today.
It's time to get back on our feet.
I hope I get more rich and handsome customers.
What? Nothing out of the ordinary? Ugh, this is so frustrating. She can't be just like that, can she? She has to have a secret. Maybe her bag? That bag she carries with her every day has to have something in it. Notes, books, something. I'm pretty sure she's just carrying her pads in there. Go check her bag while she's busy tending to her customers. Come on, please. Vivian? Why?
Isn't it nice to wind down at the tavern at the end of the day?
She's just like that, Vivian. It's... Yep, wasn't so secret. Hi, Neria. Hey, what are you doing? You shouldn't go through other people's bags, Bittervine. I'm so disappointed in you. Huh? Vivian asked you to go through my bag? Ugh, I knew she was up to something, that little... Oops, I forgot my manners there. Sorry. Lady Knight, you shouldn't have done that even if she asked. But I won't tell anyone. I'm an understanding person. Or I will be if you agree to have a drink with me next time. Promise? Okay. Ho-ho, handsome knight. Mind if I ask you a favor? Mr. Kinsk is one of my regulars, and I'd like you to deliver this message from his wife to him. Come home late tonight, and you're a dead man. Ho 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 ho! Even saying that out loud scares me. Why is she passing messages from the wife to the husband is the question.
Show someone you care with lovely flowers.
Anyway.
We have high expectations.
Wait, over here, over hill, over dale, to the casino.
Feeling lucky today?
Are you, Kinsk? I can't talk to anyone right now. My ring! I lost my ring! Okay, pick that up over here. Something small and shiny on the ground.
Very tough.
Back to you. Oh, my ring! You've saved me! If my wife knew I gambled and lost my wedding ring, she would be upset. I would think so. Oh wait, didn't you have something to tell me? About your wife, by the way. Tonight I'm going to go straight home instead of gambling, I swear, he says, standing in the casino. But this is all because of that jerk Mavro. He won the biggest bet we ever made, taking all my money. And I don't know why, but every time I play with him, I lose. Ark! In fact, I lost again yesterday, and now I have to pay him, but it hurts my pride to hand my money directly to him. Bittervine, could you help me one more time? Here, please give this money to him. Your wife must like you a lot, sir.
Feeling lucky today?
Aha, you've brought my money from Kinsk. Thank you. I feel bad for his wife. Maybe I should tip him next time. What is it? How did you win? Ah, you mean the bet on Thyrane? Ha! You should be glad I won. When the rumor spread about the Demon Beast Commander appearing at the Glorious Wall, people started betting on the prince's life. Everyone else bet he'd die, so I bet against them. I thought if he died, we would all die, and I wouldn't need so much money. So really, it was win or die. We all won that day. Ha-ha! Long live Thyrane! Okay. Logic existed in that. Logic existed in that choice. Well, that was fun. That was definitely a thing that happened. Alright, are there any other quests I should be picking up while I'm in town? No, it looks pretty okay. What's down there? Well, let's transport. I don't believe that I will be running the dungeon tonight. It's a big one, and it would take quite a lot of time, and I've already run over schedule. So I'm just going to set up to be so that the dungeon is the first thing I'm going to do next time. Which does mean scooching over here.
It's been a while since I've seen a stranger here. What brings you here?
Oh, just some tomb robbing. You want to go into the forest? You can't! Absolutely not! Countless fools have dared to venture in there only to lose their grasp of reality. It happened to my father after he ventured in seeking a relic or something. Oh, Father.
A ghost in there! It saw me! It stole the relic. A curse be upon you, Nahun!
Sir. Bard Ron. Woohoo! Fervent chivalry, loyalty to the crown. I love knights. They're willing to sacrifice everything to protect their king. Those clay soldiers are imbued with souls, you know. The souls of the knights who were buried with King Luterra, to be precise. The pledging stone they used to swear loyalty isn't far from here, but no one's been near it for a while. It's very dangerous. I want to sing a song about a knight who can go through those clay soldiers and dedicate a bouquet of flowers. Romance, courage, youth. Child.
If you still insist on going after that, I won't stop you.
If Father would just come back to reality, he could tell you more about Lastra Forest. He was attacked by the clay soldiers on his way out of the forest. Well, let's bring the father back to reality and the child back to whatever. Alright. Apologize to the flower as you pick it. I've collected some nice white roses. We'll just scooch over here. It's a pledge to serve the king to the death. Alright. I don't know why I ran all the way there like a pleb, but, you know, I keep doing that. Alright, let's kill some clay soldiers. Alright, I'm just gonna scooch over here again. Going to reassemble the relic. Talk to the child again. Long ago in the garden of the clay soldiers. Oh wait, I mean, it wasn't that long ago, but you have to consider that it will be sung for future generations. I'll make an amazing song out of this. You can look forward to it. Sure, kid. Sure. Whatever you say. Actually, come to think of it, I should probably do some inventory cleanup. Let's dissolve some equipment. Once again, leaving all the jewelry behind because I don't want to deal with the problem right now. There we go. Dismantle. There's so much more space in here now. I'll just... Some point off stream, I will organize all this jewelry. Oh, well, okay. Alt-click. Yay, money! Alright.
Cursed. I've been cursed. Relic? The relic!
I lost it! It's the relic. It's Nahun's relic. Thank the gods, I've been spared. Thank you so much. Please go return this to Nahun. He's at the king's tomb, guarding the grave. Okay, sure. Yeah, Alright then. Here is the king's tomb, which is a dungeon, which I will not be running tonight, sorry. Instead, that will be where I pick up the next time that I play Lost Ark, and this will be where I call it a night. So, we shall say farewell to Bittervine and her shirt that is definitely missing a panel. There is definitely a panel missing from this shirt, but it's otherwise a very nice shirt. So, and this is where we call it. For anyone who's wondering just how well I do and how much talking distracts me from actually being effective, you can find out on my YouTube channel, where I have been archiving all of the previous Lost Ark streams and all of the adventures of Bittervine as I stumble around and try to talk and do active combat at the same time, which I have very little practice with. More now than I started with, but still not as much as I need, apparently. Which might be a problem. I will be back again on Wednesday night, starting at as close to 7 p.m. as enough people can be brought together to form a room to play Among Us with a pack of my local writer friends. Well, mostly my local writer friends. Mostly local. It's complicated, but yes, we'll be playing on Wednesday. We have a lot of fun running around, stabbing each other and lying to each other. So, that's to look forward to on Wednesday. Then on Thursday night, at as close to 7:30 p.m. as... Well, actually, at 7:30 p.m., I will be playing Timberborn for Try Not to Die Thursday. The apocalypse has happened. Beavers have inherited the earth. I'm just trying to keep my beaver colony alive through the droughts, which happen every single summer. So, hopefully, I'll be able to continue keeping my beavers alive, even though I've made things very complicated for myself along the way. This week, I'm going to be continuing on my quest to create a lot of explosives, like massive numbers of explosives, because I have a real terraforming plan in mind. Wahahaha. And then, on Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing Celasta, Crown of the Magister, which is a Dungeons & Dragons RPG that I've been working my way through. This upcoming Sunday is apparently the day that I possibly confront another dragon, or get confronted by another dragon. It's hard to say. I expect I may be conversing with a dragon, although they may not look like a dragon when I do. It's been like that in Celasta. So I'm going to try to be polite. That's what I'm going to do. And then on Monday at 7:30 p.m., I will not in fact be playing more Lost Ark because it will be the second Monday of the month, which means I will be playing City Skylines. I will be taking the city of Foxville and attempting to expand it and make it better and maybe, you know, level up my university. Maybe even untangle a few of my traffic problems that I've been studiously ignoring for several months now. Maybe? But that's what's going to be happening, and so that is the schedule for the upcoming week. Tonight has been a lot of fun, and I hope that those of you watching had at least as much fun as I did, or at least took notes on what not to do when fighting the bosses when you storm the castle. That's also a good plan, probably. So, I hope that you have a great night and that you have a great few days, and I hope to see you again on Wednesday. Have a great night. Good night.